Good morning, everybody. We are live. It is January the 27th, 2026, and we survived Snowpocalypse 2026. Not tropical storm. Winter storm, Fern.
Yeah.
Fern.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking tropics. In my mind, I'm in Boca.
Nice.
But physically, I'm here in Creve Coeur. What's the temperature, 19?
No thanks.
Great. No, thank you. The roads are fine. The main roads are okay.
Yeah. Side roads still suck.
Side roads.
Drivers aren't fine. Roads are good.
Well, what was coming in today? So how do you get in? You go Kings Highway
To 40.
to 40 to 270.
Yep.
What was the issue with you?
Just people like, you know what I mean? Like, it's St. Louis drivers. Like, there was 2 lanes on Kings Highway, but everyone, if they saw, because you know, like the salt kind of looks like snow when it's packed down. Like, if they even saw a little bitty patch of salt, they'd like swerve over into the other lane, like their car was going to spin out of control and get in a fiery crash, and they were all going like 18 miles an hour.
I was all alone this morning. I had like the highway to myself. I go, ooh, private highway. Nice.
I didn't take the highway. I took Clarkson into Olive.
Oh,
the
what are you,
whole way.
scared?
No, I just wanted a peaceful morning. I didn't want to deal with the highway.
Oh, it was great.
Okay.
It was like, ooh, man, I got 40 all to myself. I'm going to spread out. I'm going to maybe go in this lane.
Yeah.
And this lane. Hey, signaling, optional.
Same.
I'm glad you guys were out for joyrides.
Yeah.
Both of you.
There was nobody on Olive. I mean, it was great. So I was doing a little weaving. I was having a little sled time, you know what I mean?
All right.
Heck yeah.
Art Hill on Olive. It was great.
That's
I
fun.
took, I took the old Beamer this morning out on my street.
Yeah, how'd it do on its first snow
Great.
run?
It's
Right.
fine.
Nice. Beamer boys.
Beamer boys.
Beamer boys.
My street is still snow covered.
Yeah.
But the main roads are fine. The kids have off today again. Why?
Just let them. They're at school, though. They're doing like the
Not
remote
my
learning,
kids.
right? Oh.
Not my kids.
Well.
They don't have that at all? That
No.
option?
No. What did they say?
Yo.
They
I used to
rode
think it was
over.
dumb. It's not.
Okay, here we go. From the. Okay, here we go. This is yesterday. Came over at 4:30. Your kids are off today too.
Yeah, but dude, I swear.
When did they make the call?
6 something. We're always last. I saw that
You
your
were
kids.
before. You were before us the other day.
No. Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We're usually last. So I saw your kids were off. I saw everybody else's kids in South County were off, and then I was like, cross your fingers, guys. We were having dinner. We're like, the kids are all complaining like, why is it always us? Why are we always last? We've gone a few times when you guys have been off.
No, this is 4:36 p.m. yesterday. The text came over from the Rockwood School District. All schools in Rockwood will be closed tomorrow, Tuesday, January 27th, due to hazardous road conditions that remain in parts of the district. Adventure Club and community ed programs for Tuesday are also canceled. I'm sorry, Rafe. Adventure Club canceled. I hate for you to find out this way. A decision about afternoon and evening activities will be made tomorrow.
Oh, so they do that. They do that separately.
And they said, we will not be doing remote learning. We're not monsters. Enjoy the day.
Wow, that was over text.
Stay safe.
Interesting.
I can't believe they wrote that.
Sure. They do that separate, by the way, the evening things, because we have a basketball game tonight, and I thought if there's no school, there's no basketball.
It just says the decision will be made later.
Yeah, my daughter said now they're separate things.
Oh, your kids have remote learning? Like they had it yesterday?
Yeah, it's called AMI. I don't even know what that stands for. It's not horrible,
It's
though.
more of a waste of time.
Here's why it's cool.
It's a waste of time. Come on, give the kids a snow day.
I totally understand what you're saying, but I did a little research, and from what I understand, these AMI things, this is what happens. Because I said, guys, what does this mean? Does this mean you got to have your Chromebook and you got to do work? And they said no. They assign like a link or something, like a Google Doc at the beginning of the year for 3 days worth of remote learning. This is what they're telling me. That remote learning has to be turned in within the week. So they have the whole week to do it. They don't even have to do it on the
So you
snow
don't
day.
have to do it on the snow day?
No, and it's barely anything. It's easy.
All
It's
right,
like
that
the
makes
nothingness.
that makes a difference.
That's awesome.
Because when I hear the remote learning, I'm thinking I'm thinking
The
back to the
teachers on
COVID days
Yeah, yeah.
No,
when
it's not
it was
that.
a
The
complete
Zoom
waste of
call.
time.
Yeah.
It's not that. There's no Zoom. There's none of that. It's just like a link, and they got to do it at some point in the next week. Here's where it gets awesome, though. From what I understand, These AMI days, these remote learning days, do not count as snow days. So that means, as far as the state accreditation, you know, like if they use too many snow days, they got to tack them on to the end of the year.
Right.
They get to burn these 3 dope days before they're burning snow days.
Yeah, but how many days?
Dope days.
How many
You know, like,
years?
it's a pretty dopey thing, but like, you know, whatever.
It's either dope or dopey.
Dopey, yeah, whatever.
How many years have these school districts burned all the days? Is it every year? Is it every other year? Is it every 5 years?
It seems like every year.
I don't know. Yeah, doesn't it?
I don't think last year.
No?
It's
I
a
don't have
couple.
kids. I have no
I remember
clue.
we did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Maybe 50-50.
But I heard remote learning, and I go, you a-holes,
You
monsters. let the kids go outside
They're
and not have to.
snowboarding.
It's snow. This is an experience.
I assure
Let them
you.
experience the snow.
I assure you, my kids did nothing yesterday. Nothing.
What is everybody doing?
Okay,
Video
I will tell you
games.
what my kids did.
Yeah,
yesterday.
give us a play-by-play of what the
Dash.
young people
Okay,
are up to on a snow
here's
day.
the tale of 2 children
Okay.
in the Rizz house. Okay, the girl
Yeah.
slept till noon.
Love it for her. Amazing. Yes.
Okay, the boy was up early. He went to the pond in the backyard, took one of my drills to see how thick the ice was,
Cool.
Nice.
cleared off
Cool.
a bunch of the snow so we could play hockey today on it.
That's awesome.
Then went to go shovel
On the lake?
behind my
His
house.
little
yeah.
pond.
I have a
He's
big-
playing hockey on your lake.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's some old 1950s stuff.
Oh yeah, he'll drag the hockey net down there, and then the other hockey players in the neighborhood will come play. Oh,
That is
He's like
sweet.
George
It is-
Bailey with like he goes in and he loses the hearing in his right ear for like all of time.
It is pretty interesting, and he's out there with my drill, just making sure the lake is thick enough, and he'll clear off the snow.
But how does he know? Like, is he drilling in random spots
Yeah.
or just out to? Okay. Wow.
That's
Are
crazy.
you
right?
is
terrified
so
the whole time he's going to fall in?
0.
Okay.
He put a rope on himself and attached it to the fence or anything?
I wouldn't be able to deal
To
with
a
all
tree.
that.
Well, I'll go. It's not that deep.
What?
Should I be worried?
Yes, get out there.
It's been.
What kind of dad
Your
are
ass
you?
is going to go save him?
It's
Please.
cold out.
You-
It's cold. It's been freezing enough for the past couple of days.
What
where
are
I
you
know
doing?
that thing is
Inside watching
that
Apollo
thing is-
13 and he's out there.
that thing is frozen solid. It's solid.
It's terrifying.
But he'll test. He tests the thickness
Yeah.
of the ice.
How thick does it got to be? He knows?
Yeah, pretty thick.
Okay.
Pretty.
There's a big drill bit.
How thick is it? Pretty.
It's thick enough.
It's pretty thick.
It's thick enough, Dad. Okay. I want to open up like a skate rentals. Like I want to open up my garage and start
You don't
renting
need
out
that
skates.
liability.
Yeah.
You're
Those
right.
kids
You're
are
right.
going to fall
That seems about as
through.
good as
We're
investment
going to
You're right.
jail.
as a snowblower.
What are you talking about?
Every friend I was talking to was like, "Hey, me and so and so, we were talking about buying a snowblower and going in on it, and we can make some money this weekend." And I was like, "What a waste of time! You're gonna have a snowblower in your driveway or in your garage for the rest of the year."
That you use one time.
Yeah.
That's why you borrow it from your neighbors,
Yes.
like my husband did.
Oh yeah, I thought you guys owned one. I saw that
Oh,
picture
no.
and I was like, "Whoa, they got one."
No, our neighbor Tony has one, and he has plenty of space at his house, and he just had knee surgery, okay? So he texted Tim and said, hey, if you want the snowblower, come and get it. And then Tim's like, yeah, I'll do your driveway since you are down for the count.
Yeah, what
That's
a deal.
nice.
And then he did
To have
ours.
somebody else. That's like somebody else owning a boat.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah,
that
for
is
sure.
the equivalent of somebody else owning a boat.
We love
I also
neighbor
feel like
Tony.
that guy put these aren't the droids you're looking for out there.
Well, so,
Hey, if you want to borrow my snowblower, come on over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we also had neighbor Greg come by.
Imagine borrowing it and not doing his.
Right.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks, Tim.
garage.
I left
You're
it
the best.
Hey, dude, thanks for thinking of me.
get well soon.
Tim was going to go over to Tony's at noon to get it. And then neighbor Greg pops over. New neighbor Greg comes over. He has a snowblower, and he'd been blowing his own, driveways all damn morning. He comes over and says, hey, Tim, I could blow your driveway, dude. Then they're having this like husband off where they're like, no, I'll do it. I got it. I'm going to get Tony's blower, and I'm gonna do that. I mean, it was a whole thing. Husband Olympics, the
Well,
Winter Olympics.
So after the boy tested the lake and stuff like that and shoveled that off, he's like, I'm going to go up the street and go see if I can make some money. And he comes back and throws $100 on the table.
Right
He
on.
goes, chick up the street gave me $100 to shovel her driveway.
Wow, one driveway?
Damn.
That's absurd.
Okay, so
Damn.
maybe it is worth.
It costs $80 to have it snowblowed by a crew of 4.
He did it
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy town.
Good for him.
Damn. And the girl slept. She did nothing.
She's not an entrepreneur.
No,
in this
she's,
way. She likes the summer.
No,
Olympics.
it's the tale of the two kids.
Yeah.
What was she going to do? Shovel the sidewalk so she could do cheerleading drills?
Yeah,
Like
she
he has
business.
a vested interest in getting on that ice.
Yeah, he's an outdoor sport, and she's an indoor sport.
Yep.
Yeah. I listen. It's fine.
I'm
She's
sure
like-
she's babysitting the kids all throughout the year, and your son's not. You know what I mean?
Babysitting what kids?
I don't know. The woman with the hundo. Does she have any children?
No,
she
I don't
needs
know
to
whose
watch?
house it was.
We need to find
she's,
out.
She's played smarter, not harder.
Woman's lucrative.
I don't. He said it was some quote some old chick up the street.
Right on. It's got a lot of
Nice.
her
She's probably
husband's money, her
35.
dead
Yeah.
husband's money. What?
you remember what happened when my wife got called old?
Some old chick up the street.
Yeah.
She probably is like 35, making
Could
six
be.
figures.
I wasn't going outside to go look. It was cold. It was cold out there. I ventured out yesterday,
Where'd you go?
run some errands. It was fine.
Like what? CVS. Where'd you go?
We went
I had
to
to go to the
Target.
post office for my wife. Had to run to UPS.
We went to
Went to the
Target.
gym.
Had it to ourselves. Did you have every place to yourself? It was awesome.
Now the gym had people there.
Oh, really?
Bummer.
Well,
Yeah.
I can see that, I guess. Target, dude, it was like stocking day. They're like, well, hell, nobody's in here. Let's just
That's great.
let's just
Again,
redo all
spread
the.
out,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Do what you want.
It
Yeah, I had
was
to go
fun.
to a Schnucks, and it was hilarious. Same thing, like every aisle, it looked like it was nighttime, where they just were
Yeah,
stocking
they were
everything,
restocking.
boxes everywhere, and yeah.
Like,
So,
let's clean this
by the
place
way,
up.
I like how everybody pretty much exaggerated how much snow they got. I was watching, I think it was KMOV. They were in the thick of it on Sunday afternoon, and they were interviewing a plow driver. He's like, there's 16 inches out here. No, there's not. Where the hell are you?
Yeah, my aunt had 16 inches. That's what she said. All right.
16 inches?
I believe it.
You're out there in St. Peter's, right? Moon, 8
Yeah,
inches.
yeah.
Kirkwood, 9 inches. Pacific, 10.3 inches. Farmington, they had a foot. Pilot Knob, 10 inches.
Pilot knob.
Swansea, 8.2
Yeah,
inches.
Fort Davidson.
Staunton, 7.2 inches. Belleville, 9 inches. Glen Carbon, 8.2 inches. Lake St. Louis, 9 to 11 inches. There was no 16 inches. What the hell's going on?
I appreciated the people that did the varying measurements. Like we had the toasted ravioli guy who
That's
stacked
cute.
those. Also, somebody did like a Budweiser bottle. Johnny Venus and Malia, they made their own shimmied
Oh,
inch
the golf
thing.
club?
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
I
it a
saw
golf
that.
club?
Yeah, it's always a golf
Very
club, but
cute.
those guys.
So
Very
in
good.
Tennessee put hot dogs. They want to see how many wieners deep the snow was.
Love that.
That's smart.
And
Well,
he had like 7 hot dogs on a stick out. in the
7
yard.
wieners?
Wasn't that deep, but he's like, I wanted to make sure, just in case I had enough to measure.
Here was one meteorologist. This is out of Oklahoma City. Her name is Lacey Swope. She does the weather for News 9. And she was a little too vague with a request for viewers to send snow measurements. So on Saturday, she posted on Facebook and asked people to, quote, send us your measurements.
Oh no.
And then it was just dudes sending penis measurements.
Oh, my gosh.
Here she is.
And just your reports that you've been sending in, keep those coming. I made the mistake on Facebook. I asked for your measurements. I meant your snow measurements. Thank you for everybody sending in your measurements, but I do prefer how much snow you have on the ground.
Yeah.
How do you know it's penis measurements?
Well,
That
most of
could've
the
been,
men
like,
replied.
waist.
Most of the replies from men ranged from 3 to 7 inches.
Yeah,
Others were joking. It's too cold to get an accurate measurement. What do you think?
Dad joke galore.
What do you think they meant?
Oh, come on, that's pretty good.
I know. I'm going to give it to the meteorologist. She leaned in and shared a photo of herself holding a Vienna sausage.
Wow.
So
impressive.
Templeton's not even doing that. Let's get this lady in town.
no jokes from Templeton. I watched him all weekend. He was on it. He was on it.
I saw Glenn Zim pop
He said,
up.
"Stay in." I did.
Glenn Zim popped up on the news, and he had the biggest smile on his face. I was like,
They live for this
he's
stuff.
loving this. He was happy to
They
be
live.
there.
They live for this
Woo,
stuff.
let me
Yeah.
tell you about some snow.
Now I'm not going to jump on the MoDOT sucks bandwagon. From what I saw, and from my experiences, everything's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than my street, everything was surprisingly clear.
Yeah. Let me brag on Overland, by the way. All the side streets, completely clear. Absolutely amazing.
Including the lots. Did you guys notice all the parking lots that got
This
swept up?
place.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
all of Family Arena. I don't know what they got going on over there, but there's like 7 football fields worth of parking, all totally clear.
There's a couple things you could count on when it comes to snow in St. Louis. Everybody rushing to get the bread and milk, And then everybody rushing to blame MoDOT for everything. And tell you how crappy they are. MoDOT, IDOT. From what I saw, everything's good.
How they do downtown? Because I know.
Rafe, let's go to our city correspondent for the time being. Rafe Williams.
Mayor Spencer was
shoveling.
I don't know.
She was out there.
She was out there. She was in one of the plows I saw.
I did too.
They are short-staffed. That's the one thing they're always saying. They're like, hey, listen, be a little patient.
Right.
You know, we are short-staffed.
Who, MoDOT?
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't matter about their height.
the
They still
roads.
do the job.
The roads were fine this morning. I mean, the side streets aren't done yet, but that's not
Priority.
It seemed like they were waiting for all the snow to pass to start, but they did I will say they pre-treated pretty well. And I did get out Sunday just to see, thinking if we came to work Monday, I didn't want to be like figuring it out at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I got out, with front wheel drive and drove to Kings Highway and back and was able to get around. It wasn't that.
You lived.
It's kind of powder. It isn't really iced up.
Right.
Yeah, but then when
There was a guy on my street, though, in a delivery van yesterday, dude, smoke. If you got your car smoked in South City, I got video.
Oh, really?
This guy was like, I heard like, outside, and I went outside, and this dude was just like, I felt for him because I'm like, why are we doing delivery today? It was like in a van with rear-wheel drive.
Oh.
Like some generic speedy delivery, and like the guy was stressing, but he was like getting sideways. And he almost hit my car. And I went out on the porch. I go, hey, dude, don't hit my car. And he's just like, when someone's at their wit's end, he goes, it's fishtailing on me, man. And I'm like, well, hold on. Let me get some pants on. I'll come help you. But he like couldn't wait. So he like was just throwing it in reverse and forward, and he was all over. So then he backed up, and he started going down the hill away from my car, thankfully. And I saw him like go down the hill and kind of get out of the shot of where I could see on the porch, and I just heard foom. Oh, no. Like I heard him hit something. I don't know if he hit a dumpster. I don't know if he hit a car, but he hit something. And I was like, hold on, man, I'll push you out. And I felt bad for him because it was like the side streets were just in no condition for anybody to be delivering anything that if you're not in a truck with like front wheel drive.
Yeah, listen, even with the powder, if enough people drive over it, it packs down and it becomes ice.
But comparatively to last year, when everybody was like, this is awful, and the roads didn't get fixed for like a week and a half, pretty good response time overall.
I will say I let myself down, I let my family down, and I let all of our listeners down. Because I forgot again. 3 sessions of shoveling, and I forgot to use the flamethrower.
Yeah. Sad.
One idiot.
Sad.
I'll be honest
right
with you,
there.
I just didn't want to go outside.
I even put it on
I saw
the
a video
bench,
of a guy doing it who had a flamethrower similar to the one I got you guys.
and it works.
And it came up, probably because I set it into my phone, came up on TikTok, got his driveway done in like 25 seconds.
Really? Oh, man, it took me 2 hours, and I didn't.
It had Freebird playing.
It's a small flamethrower. It's not going to...
I'd have enjoyed
do
it, though.
something.
It would have been, it would have done a little something. But
I would have enjoyed it.
Nathan on the instant feedback says, he's an IDOT highway maintainer, and he says it helped that people actually stayed off the roads for half a day so they could work.
Outstanding.
That's
I mean, we
awesome.
took off yesterday.
We did our part.
Yeah, we did our part.
We did our
We
part.
don't want to be out there.
Trying to
That's
stay
what
out
I
of
said.
your
I'm like,
way.
listen, Nathan, I want to stay out of your way.
Right.
So I'm going to stay home. But, okay, so the city got about 6 to 8 inches. Yesterday, the city's operations chief, Ben Johnson, sounded pretty confident. He said plows have already hit the major routes. They're starting to tackle the side streets. The goal is to have all the roads and hill routes cleared by this afternoon. So that's a 48-hour turnaround from the storm. And he says it's a tough fight, but we're winning. So the city's racing against the clock for 2 reasons. Number one, they need to take advantage of the brief sunshine to melt the snow before temperatures plummet later in the week, and then it'll turn everything into ice. And then the city's reputation. The Mayor Spencer, is under pressure to show the city, hey, we can handle this big storm, especially after the city was paralyzed by one last year under the previous administration. So far, she said she's feeling pretty good about the progress, so she's confident. We'll see this afternoon if everything's cleared out. The main drags like Jefferson, Grand, Kings Highway, they're looking pretty decent. Snowy, but plowed. The side streets are a mixed bag. The good, like some residents, I know they were interviewing people on the Hill. They're amazed to see their streets plowed for the first time in years. Other areas like Boulevard Heights, they still need work. The alderwoman over there noted that while some residential streets are done, many are still untouched. And then the oops moments, of course. Even when the plows do come, it's not always perfect. One resident on Penrose Street was happy the street was cleared, but less thrilled that the plow buried his car in a snowbank. What are you going to do? I mean, that's city living, huh?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
So the city's spending up to $300,000 on extra contractors to help dig the city out, which officials say is worth every penny for public safety. But for now, they're still asking residents to stay off the roads if possible and give the crews space to work. Hang tight. It's going to be okay.
Okay.
Snowmageddon's almost behind us. We'll get through this together. But, yeah, your kids have off. They're going to be sleeping in today.
It was my daughter's birthday yesterday, so she got off
What
work.
a great,
Oh,
what a
that's
great
perfect.
gift. Huh? A snow day.
Yeah.
What a great gift.
Happy 25th.
Did she have to go to work?
Nope.
Nice.
Nope, they were called off.
Nice. All right, so it's the dead of winter. You're running late, and your car's an icebox. Do you warm your car up?
Yeah.
You do. Like, do you start the car and then?
Well, with the electric one, I started on my app.
Well, electric. I'm talking like a gas car.
Yeah, if I have the remote start, for sure.
Heck yeah.
I do.
If you have that bad boy, take advantage of it.
Yeah, but the whole you got to have your car run for 10 minutes before you drive.
Oh.
Remember that whole thing?
Yeah, yeah. No. This is purely for selfish comfort reasons. I don't care about the motor.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything.
It'll
except
be
for me.
fine.
I know
just wanna be
my
comfy.
father-in-law, if he comes to town during the winter, he's always like, you got to warm the car up.
Okay.
So he'll, don't drive for 10 minutes.
I don't care
Is
about
that a
the car.
true thing?
No, that's some wives' tale about swimming after eating.
If it's like negative 20 or something, then the oil really starts getting thick, so it makes sense then. But, I mean, our temperatures right now, maybe on 0 it was getting close to that, but I don't think we have to worry about it.
Yeah, this ain't Montreal.
No.
I think somebody sent something in last year, if I remember correctly. A mechanic told us that was like only important when cars had carburetors.
Right. All right. So is the whole adage like, hey, you got to let your car warm up for 10 minutes before you drive off?
90%. I'm having like a distant cognitive decline memory of someone emailing us last year being like, doesn't matter in modern cars.
Well, and I'm bringing this up again.
Could be wrong.
Because how many times do we hear of somebody starting their car up, going inside,
Getting it
And then it's
and then they're gone. They're gone.
my 78 Trans Am.
Gone.
Oh, gone.
So here's what the experts have to say. The short answer is, yeah, you should warm it up, but maybe not for as long as you think. So for most modern cars, if you drive a car made in the last 30 years or so, you don't need to sit there idling while you freeze. The rule is, by the time you buckle your seatbelt, your car's ready to go.
Nice.
Modern cars use fuel injection and synthetic oils that handle the cold much better than the old stuff. So don't peel out of the driveway like a race car driver. Wait like a minute or two, And after that, just drive gently until the engine gauge shows it's warm. Driving actually warms up the oil and transmission faster than idling does. So there you go. Now, for the classics, the old school cars, if you're driving something vintage, specifically, as Rafe mentioned, a car with a carburetor, mostly pre-1990s, the rules are different. The rule is you got to give it about 5 minutes. 5 minutes to idle. The older engines need that time to get up to operating temperature before they run smoothly. But, it's cold out. The wind chill's 4 degrees right now. If your car won't start, it's probably the battery. Cold weather slows down the chemical reactions inside the batteries, sapping their power by 30 to 60%. If it sounds sluggish when you turn the key, that's your warning sign your battery's on its last legs. And if you drive an EV, you don't need to warm up the engine, but you do need a plan. Cold weather combined with blasting the heater can drop an EV's range by about 40%.
Yeah, and
dang.
it actually reflects it. It kind of shows. A couple people were checking on me like, hey, what's your battery range? Because I keep hearing on the news that it's reduced, and it is. Usually it'll say, because you're only supposed to charge it to 80%, and mine will say 180 miles or whatever.
Right.
And now when I get in, it says 119. So it says
Right,
it
so it
immediately,
took a
like, hey, man, you get blasting this heater and using the heat seaters and all that kind of stuff. Like it's gonna kill your range.
And then the check your tires thing.
Worth
This
For
applies
sure,
to
dude, I
everyone.
don't care. I'm not going far. I'm going comfy.
The checking your tires thing, but especially EV drivers, since the cars are heavier. Tires lose pressure in the cold, about 1 psi for every 10-degree drop. Don't get caught with a flat on a freezing morning. I do have my inflator in the car, so
Same.
if anybody needs their cars,
No way.
tire inflated.
Heck yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hero.
Inflatathon
Rizz is here.
2026. I'm fully charged and ready to go. I'm ready to go for you guys if you need it.
Thank you.
Thank
Ray, are your tires all good?
My little light came on,
Well, that's not good.
but I checked them all, and they're all pretty good. Like, I probably just need like a pound in one. Mine's pretty sensitivo. Toyotas do that. Like, I checked them, it was 31 psi and not 32 or something. So
Well, if you need a little, a little something.
I might get a little hit, just
Little
a little,
bump?
Just a little something,
just a
little
little
something
one
off
hitter.
it.
I don't want to get my tires too high. It's Tuesday,
Right.
Yeah.
but I might let them take a little rip.
Yeah, take a toke off the.
Yeah, let's get one rip, just a quick.
You know, I didn't realize that the back one, like this car, and I don't know if.
My back ones are different than the front ones.
Yeah, yours are too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, is this something new? I never
have
do
no
that
idea.
before.
I noticed they're square. That's weird.
This is a different pressure, and it says on my door like exactly what the backs and the fronts are supposed to be. I never noticed that until the dealership told me. I always just looked at the tire and said, "Oh, 41, okay," or whatever it
Now, the
was.
back ones are 46 and the front ones are like 39 or something on mine. I don't know.
Yeah, same here.
So did your kid shovel the driveway? Or did you get out
I was
there?
out there for an hour, and then I came in and I saw one of the boys in the kitchen, all comfied out, and I was like, "Hey, get out here! What are you doing?"
Do you yell at them?
Well, kinda. And then 20 minutes later, he finally comes out. Second yell later, and then I said, "Hey, go get your brother. What are you doing? Get him and send him across the street." And a couple neighborhood kids were walking about, but dude, the kids were all doing it as hard as possible. I had to go over and stop them and go, "Hey, you should do a stripe down the middle, and then you just shove. You should push the snow this way. That way you save your back." And the kids were like, "Oh, okay," because they're working
I
from
don't
one
care
end
how
to the
you
other.
do it. No, I get nuts. I go, the driveway's not going to shovel itself. Get the hell out there.
Get out here, man.
Get out there.
What are you doing?
And then I go and inspect.
Oh, jeez. Micromanager? No thanks.
What do you mean micromanage?
Just let him do it.
Yeah, no, I'll let him do it, and then I'll go inspect. I don't want no half-ass
What
job.
are you saying? What do you mean you inspect? What's your criticism?
But you got to teach them.
Teach somebody how to shovel?
Yeah, man.
Allegedly so, if you're critiquing their work.
That's how they learn.
What you mean? I mean, there are strategies to shoveling.
You want to
there
see
are ways to make it harder.
You want to see the driveway concrete, right? You
Yeah.
don't want a layer. Oh man.
Get down. You
I
got to
could
get
see-
the walkway shoveled.
I could see them shoveling it down to where there's one little layer, and then getting the flamethrower out. I mean,
Oh, here comes.
You gonna allow your daughter to have the flamethrower,
No,
and that would be
no.
her
Here
part?
it is. Here comes the inspector, and the inspector's got his boots on,
And one of those clip pencils. Damn it!
and he's got his clipboard. That's what I do. I'm the inspector.
I did see it as a bonding moment. I was like, all right, listen, here you grab the second shovel, you do this, and then I'll follow behind. And it was kind of a cool bonding moment, I thought. He hated it, which means, work was done.
No, and then I was always. This is why I had you guys.
Yes.
Oh, the reason for parenting?
Right.
Yeah.
This is why I had you guys, so you could do this.
I found a hack with a push broom. We have a big, those big mustache push brooms with if you flip it, it's to squeegee water.
Yeah, it's got the little.
And I went outside and I went and did our neighbor Barb's sidewalk and ours, and I was shoveling first, and I'm like, the snow was heavy, and then I'm like, man, and I was sweeping after, and then I was like, I think I can the snow's so powdery. I just started doing the big push.
Of all the snows to shovel, this was probably one of the easiest ones.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was an
It was
easy one,
incredible.
dude. I was
Scott
just
had a
going, I
leaf
was
blower,
starting
I
at
saw.
one step and just doing a big push. One push, one squeegee, one push, stare done.
Scott was
Didn't
out there
have
with
to
a leaf
shovel.
blower.
It worked beautifully.
He was
The
in
leaf
his-
blower
he
took
was in his
10
flip-flops.
seconds. He just get it all done.
I did
Car's
that with
cleaned.
my patio for Mr. Gray. Blew out all the snow off of our patio, got him all set up, which he's doing great. A lot of people
Yay.
checking in about Mr. Gray. He's doing
Is that
okay.
Mr. Blue?
He's not Mr. Blue. He was being a dumbass
Obstacle.
yesterday, though. The sun came out. His fat ass was just like sitting in the sun. I'm like, you got to go in the house. You know, I kept putting the groundhog into the little house, and then I sat out there with a blanket and let him sit on my lap for about 10 minutes.
I built a Dwayne the Cat Johnson electric blanket boogaloo. I did a MacGyver. I built my own little warming station for him. I don't know if he used it or not. I didn't see him.
Get a camera
He's
on
a
that
sneaky guy.
Well, I stayed inside as long as I could.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you about, are parents out there still yelling at their kids to shovel?
Allegedly
Do
so.
kids?
I think so. I think so. I mean, like I said, the neighbor kids were up and down the street, and they weren't there by choice. They were there because they were kicked out until they did something.
Parents out there, let us know. Are you still yelling at the kids to get out there and shovel?
I saw a news, I think it was Channel 5. They had a news thing about these kids where all the boys were like making money kind of similar to your house. They were out like shoveling all their streets, driveways, and then the girls are like sledding and getting nuts and making snowmen in the front yard, not working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
It's
a
fine.
money-making opportunity.
This
I
is
got
the gender
last year by a neighborhood
difference.
kid. Tyler, wherever you are, $20 to shovel. I was like, hey, if you shovel, he was like being entrepreneurial, so I wanted to reward it. And he was like knocking on doors. And I'm like, I'll give you $20 to do mine. I'll give you $40 if you do mine and the neighbor Barb's. And he goes, yeah. Gave the kid $40. Comes and knocks on the door like 5 minutes later. He goes, my shovel broke, but I'll be back. I got another one at the house. I go, all right.
You paid him before?
Yeah, man.
Fool! You fool!
You got me good.
What?
No,
you
you
learn
got,
any
you
lessons?
got it yourself.
He didn't come back?
Yeah, you got yourself.
Hell no, he didn't come
You got
back.
yourself.
Oh, man.
Hell no, he didn't come back. Never saw the kid again. I think he moved out of the neighborhood.
He was never
kid.
from
That's
the
what he
neighborhood.
does.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
sure
never-
it was a kid. I might have just been a small man.
He just goes from neighbor to neighbor. It's a grift.
Yeah,
He
he's
grifted
from
me hard,
Texas.
dude. Yeah, he did. That
He was a
guy,
storm chaser.
he hopped on a train like a hobo with like a little
No, he probably drives a
handkerchief
nice
and a
car.
stick and was like, I just got this rube to give me $40 up front.
Yeah, you hit a couple houses like that, you're good.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah, he got me, dude. Last year, I forked it over. So, yeah, man, just get it done. I trust you. Wrong. And even just to rub it in, he didn't just run away. He gave me the old, my shovel broke, I'll be back. I was like, you could have just left. I wasn't watching you that closely.
Well, when
It's
you were a
almost like
kid,
he wanted me to know he ripped me off.
well, when you were a kid, Rafe, did your dad make you shovel the driveway? If
Oh,
it
yeah,
snowed?
dude.
It wasn't even an option.
No, manual labor that is the eldest child's ad hoc. Somehow that became like the thing maybe it's not just oldest kids, but it definitely was that for the oldest children specifically. It felt like, I'm pretty sure that I was born just for maintenance
Manual
purposes.
labor.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my mom loved me and my dad was like, I need a maintenance man
Right.
around the house.
You were born in overalls and a
Yeah.
With a mop bucket.
Mowing, anything outside, I was doing it. Weed eating, mowing, very young, push mowing.
Yeah.
But I used to make money. He would let me. I would take the Briggs and Stratton crappy Walmart lawnmower and I'd pull it behind my bike and go around town and make money mowing people's lawns.
yeah, it's great.
Yep.
It's a great
So,
way
I
to
mean,
make
that
some
was-
extra money.
I'd crush it when I was a kid. But yeah, the mowing thing, I just remember that day where it was like my dad just kept, waiting to see if I was tall enough finally to hold it. As soon as you touch the thing, it's like, that's yours. You're doing the yard forever now.
Yours.
You're just like, ah.
This is yours.
No, what I hated?
Congratulations, son.
Yeah.
I hated doing it. We'd do the windows every winter. And you'd always wait till it was ass cold. And I'm like, why didn't we just do this earlier? And it would be like putting plastic, taking like the screen windows out and then wrapping them in like plastic.
Oh, I remember doing, yes.
and putting them back in. And I just remember being so cold. And
Putting
always
plastic over the
pissed about it.
screens? I never heard of that.
Yeah, that was like a poor man's winterizing.
Yeah, we did that on the big windows in that old house we had.
Plastic over the screens at winter?
It was also kind of the
We had, like-
Hooge, I think it was Hooge things.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like we lived in an old single pane.
Oh, so it wasn't.
We didn't have good windows. We had like the old windows when the house was built in the 30s or whatever.
Insulation was not really a thing?
No. We would take like rolls of that plastic you could buy at the hardware store. And I remember like I had to cut it with like a razor knife and measure it all out. And my little hands were cold. And I'd be like, why'd we wait till it was 10 degrees to do this? Why didn't we do this like last week when it was like 50?
Would your dad declare it's taping day?
I declare.
A lot of times it'd be a surprise. There's a lot of those early morning Saturday wake-ups where it's like, I'm like, yeah, I got nothing going on today. He's like, wrong again. You do got stuff going on today.
As a girl, what were your chores?
Just, what do you mean, like for snow?
I mean, did you have to do anything in the snow? Were you responsible, or was your dad?
No, I never had to mow or do anything like that. I mean, my responsibilities were like the animals. Like my dad, I had a million animals, so I had to take care of them, and I cleaned the house, and I loved that. They started me out pretty young with that. My grandma Imogene taught me how to dust everything in her house and make a bed correctly, and that's all I was doing. I mean, every time I'd visit.
Yeah, listen, we had our stuff to do at home. We had our chore list at home, daily. Did you have a daily chore list, Moon?
I had a weekly. Ours was a weekly thing. We got $5 allowance, and we had to basically, trash was always ours. I think that alternated each week. Then we had to vacuum the stairs. It had to be done at least once a week. What was the other one?
I had to vacuum daily. Daily.
No, that wasn't daily for us.
Daily.
The stairs was weekly. The rest of it might have been daily.
Dishwasher had to be done.
No, we never touched that.
No dishes in the sink ever.
We were not.
Dishwasher had to be done. Floor had to be vacuumed before my mother got home.
Nice.
Like that was.
Oh yeah,
That's top notch.
I was doing childcare, plus maid services, laundry. Didn't have a dishwasher. I was the dishwasher. So laundry, dishes, and I guess straightening, taking out the trash, all that stuff was just like do it every day. Do it when it needs done. Don't make me tell you to do it. That was kind of the rule.
Yeah.
Lots of childcare for me as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I was 14 years old when my sister was born.
Right.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Built-in babysitter. Every Sunday they were at the Rams games. And then also, as Emily got older, I would go pick her up from school, and sometimes I'd need to drop her off because both of my mom and my stepdad traveled. So, like, there weren't many days where they both were out of town, but, like, sometimes I had to just handle it.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool.
So as a 14-year-old, like...
Well, 14 and older. Like, whenever I was 16, I was driving,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Majority of my days was also hiding stuff we broke. Like emergency handyman work was a lot of my childhood. So I would move all the furniture, and we had boxing gloves, and I would give my middle brother one boxing glove on his non-dominant hand and make him get on his knees and box my younger brother with his dominant hand.
So you had Fight Club.
And we pretty much had Fight Club, yeah, and things to entertain ourselves. And then they'd get mad at each other, and somebody'd throw the boxing glove and break a lamp, and then I'd be spending the day supergluing that back together, hoping it would hold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember my parents would always, like, we had a whole list on the refrigerator that had to make sure that the maids were doing their job and the butler was doing his thing. It was awful.
Well, we tried with our kids, like, we'll do a chore chart.
Yeah.
And it would last like a week.
Yep.
We'll put a star next to everything.
We went through all that.
We tried all that stuff.
We did every move possible.
And you know what works in our house? Just yelling at each other. Honestly.
Do it! Because I said...
Your bathroom's a disaster. Get up there and clean it.
Yeah, what? How do you guys do this?
How is your sink this dirty? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't understand what's going on
Every
here.
time I walk into the kids' bathroom, I can't even help myself. I yell about something. I'm just like, who does this? Look at this trash can.
There are 50 towels behind the door.
Damn straight.
We don't even have 50 towels. Where do these even come from? That's how it works in my house. It gets to a point where then the pressure needs to be released. Somebody winds up yelling, and then things get done. Every house operates its own way. Chore charts maybe for some houses. Reward systems. In my house, it's yelling.
Yeah.
And that works. And we all love each other. I had a great weekend.
I mean, there was a lot of, you just unlocked a memory for me of like yelling at the dryer because they had to have all the laundry done at 4 o'clock. You'd forget, you're a kid, you'd hated doing it. So I would like put a load in and then I'd be like, oh crap, it's 3. There's a load in the washer. And I'd throw it in the dryer. And then I was like my Millennium Falcon, because the old dryers where you just turn them on high heat, put it on 45 minutes and then 7-Eleven, will it get dry enough to like get away with folding the load real quick and being like, everything's been done for a while. Like literally, I was done by noon. It'd be like you'd hear tires pulling in the driveway, and I'd be pulling like damp pants out of the dryer, shaking them out, folding them up, and throwing them up on top of the dryer. Like, oh yeah, all the chores have been done. Don't worry, we're good. I'm on it. The foreman is on it.
We're good. Hey, speaking of cleaning, this is making the rounds on the internet, and people have their thoughts on this. And I want to go around the room here, and I want your opinions on this. So somebody tweeted an image of a note left for a person who was hired to clean their house. Apparently, they were not trusted yet. So it said, to our cleaner, we hid 100 mini plastic ducks around the apartment. We do this to ensure a job is well done. Please leave all ducks in the jar. And there are also photos of some of the hidden ducks. Now, it's unclear if the person who posted it was a cleaner, the person who hired the cleaner, a friend, or just somebody looking for social media engagement. I don't know. But the internet got very upset about this. So what are your thoughts? So you see what's going on here. So the person who hired the cleaner is putting ducks around the house.
For them to find.
To
make sure they're thoroughly cleaning.
To make sure the house is thoroughly cleaned.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
It's also a fun game.
If you're concerned enough to put them to a test, then why tell them about the test?
Yeah, it also feels like it's a tough job to hide 100 ducks.
Yeah, what I'm saying
waste
is,
of time.
yeah, without wasting your time, without going to that effort, and without telling somebody they're being tested.
Yeah, but if
How about
you
you
see
just
ducks on the floor, you go, maybe they're here for. There's so many ducks on the floor. Maybe they're here for a reason. You got to be told about the ducks.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm saying that this whole thing is an exercise too far. If you are wondering if they do a great job, then you check a particular corner that you know is going to be deep cleaned only. And if that corner's not clean, then you don't hire them again.
Lauren, what do you think about this?
I mean, it's
What are
silly.
your first thoughts?
This person has mental problems. Yeah, it's a weird test. It's kind of like a passive-aggressive way of being like, you better do a good job. Just say like, hey, I don't understand what the problem. Like, that's so much more effort than just telling them like, hey, I really need a thorough clean here. Like, I'm very particular, and I need your help doing it.
I mean, some of the thoughts are like, imagine taking the time and effort to hide 100 ducks when you could
Clean your
just
own
be
house.
cleaning your own
Yeah,
house.
you could clean your own stupid house.
Okay, well,
if you have an able-bodied.
it's a lot easier to hide 100 ducks than clean. I guess. I don't know.
Like one time, my dad. So I would go to my dad's house like every other weekend, and I remember one of the times that I pranked him with my girlfriends. We made like 100 of these itty little notes that had like bad words on them, or like funny stupid jokes, or like making fun of them. Like we were just like trolling my dad pretty hard, and we hid them all over the house. Like in his coffee cup, like where his cigarettes were, like in the freezer by his weed. Like it was everywhere, you know. And he found those for years.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that kind of fun?
Nice.
That's cool. That's a cool way to
that's
do
funny.
something. Right. Hiding ducks for a cleaning crew because you have a problem not cleaning your own house is a D move. In my opinion.
remember we did an Easter egg hunt at my uncle's house, and we couldn't find a couple of the eggs. We found them years later.
Oof.
That's great.
Yeah, gross.
So gross.
It was a dirty apartment. Rafe, what was your thoughts on this story?
Yeah, you're an a-hole. It'd be different if it was like, if there was some sort of like, if you're making it fun for them, it'd be different if you're like, for every duck you find, I'll tell you a secret.
Yeah.
Or you get $5 bonus.
Yeah, I was going to say a bonus.
For every duck found.
For every duck that you retrieve, I'll know that you did an extra. I hid it in places that most cleaning crew, if it was like a motivational thing, like most cleaning crews miss spots. I hid ducks in the spots they miss. For every duck sitting on the dining room table when you finish, I'll know that you hit the spots that other cleaning crews miss, and I'll make it worth your while.
Love
then
it.
maybe that's a fun way.
Why don't you just tell me where those spots are?
Yeah,
Why don't you just tell me?
exactly.
I agree with you. That's a more
That'd be a fun bonus.
Exciting
Either don't
way.
do it or do it that way.
and give them like $20 extra if they find all 100 or whatever the tipping would be.
100 is insanity.
It is.
Insanity.
That's
if I saw this,
Like
I would
10.
walk immediately out.
Yeah,
and
do
I would say,
10.
you know what? I'm not playing this game.
And you don't tell them the total. You just go, hey, there'll be a bonus for each duck, and if you get all of them, which I won't tell you how many there are total, I'll give you an extra $50.
We're
How
not
cool is
playing
that?
games.
I'm just saying, these
what is
people
this?
are already playing games.
Jigsaw the clown guy?
This is very belittling.
It is. They should be smart too, because it's not easy necessarily to find some of those. So, I think they should switch it out and just do 100 like sardines around the house, so they can find it easier. You can smell it and get that cleaned up.
This is very belittling. If you hired somebody to spend a certain amount of time cleaning, why would you want to distract them with a duck hunt?
Right. It's not even the good kind of duck hunt either.
I found all your ducks. Congratulations. And I hit a turd.
Yeah, since I took a dump somewhere in the house.
I hit one turd. I hit but one giant
Log.
coiled turd somewhere in their home. If you can find it before the next time I come back, the next clean's for free. This game isn't fun anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, don't do it, or at least if you're going to do it, have some fun with it, I guess.
Make it worth their while.
My
I know,
initial
obviously-
thought is don't do it at all.
The internet is outraged. Outraged. They're very upset about this.
But, not to be devil's advocate, I've paid for a deep clean before and gotten hosed pretty hard on it. Where people came in and I'm like, you didn't do nothing. Like, yeah, I'll be like, when there's things with a deep clean. I'm like, you didn't touch the oven. You didn't wipe the front of the fridge
I
off.
remember that.
You
I
didn't clean the
remember you.
baseboards.
That was last year or the year
There was a
before.
guy that came and brought his kid.
That's right.
That's right.
And I let the kid, I was like, oh man, the kid was like sitting in the car. And I was like,
That's
dude.
right.
Come and play your video games, right?
Yeah, I let him come in and play the Switch. And then when I left and came back, the guy was playing
The Switch 2?
Get out of
here.
I'm like,
Yes.
listen, I'm glad you're spending time with your son.
There are 50 ducks
I'm
left.
glad you're connecting with your son. Yeah. But I can see, like, the baseboards are still dirty. And it was like, so I understand, like, the frustration of, like, paying for something and not getting it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, some are
You
good.
just got to find the right person.
So, listen, some cleaners are good. Some steal and snoop. Trust is earned. And, I don't know, 10 ducks maybe. 100 is insane. I mean, that's psycho territory.
It is psycho territory.
I do like the tips thing. But again, you could just tell them, like, hey, there's some spots in here, like right here and right here, that really need to be cleaned, that haven't been cleaned in a
Yes.
while.
Here's the crazy thing. I totally get hiring a house cleaner. And usually, when you do that because you don't have the time, or the time that you would have spent there, you could spend elsewhere making more money than it costs to pay the house cleaner, right? That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. So if you're doing it to save time, this is a waste of time. Like, you just clean your own house, like Learn said. Just do it yourself. You're clearly not using the house cleaner to save yourself time and therefore make money. This is crazy town.
I agree.
Yeah, it just seems very belittling to me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not going to stand for it. And that's that.
Nothing better, though. I've been in the same boat. Had a deep clean that was unsatisfactory, and I've had a few of them that were satisfactory. Nothing feels like better money spent than a deep clean that is like, holy smokes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's like, I mean,
It's nice when you walk into a house and
it
you go,
helps like reset your
"Oh."
life.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you go, oh, I want to change my life to keep it this way as long as possible.
Yes, nice.
Oh, it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And then
within
within
sorry.
a half hour, it's a mess again.
When I was a kid, my mom, like, there was a family that started coming to our church, and this gal, they needed some money, and so my mom's like, hey, you can come clean the house. And she did. She cleaned really good, because a lot of things started missing.
Oh.
And yeah,
Cleaned
we
you
got
out,
that.
huh?
That's the cleaned you out.
Yeah, that was a good clean.
no.
Yeah,
It's like,
I said, come clean the house, not clean us out.
yeah.
No. Yikes.
We again, we had a pretty nice weekend all together. I like being trapped in the house with everybody. When I know everybody's safe under the same roof.
Mm-hmm. It was fine. I was bored. Looked at Tim. I go, I'm bored, man. He's like, oh God.
Read a book.
I had to do an
Go
Ask Me Anything
snowblow.
just to get through it. I was like, all right, I'll interact with people, and they showed up, and I really appreciate.
Oh, you
everybody.
did?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because I was bored.
There's so much.
I
what do you
worked
mean you're
out. I
bored?
crafted. I cleaned. I reorganized. I cut my hair. Like I did like everything. And I'm like, oh God, we're only 4 hours in. You know.
And ask me anything.
Yeah, I had
you
to-
open up that.
I did. It was cute. People asked nice questions.
What was a good question?
They asked who had the best music taste on the show.
And you
Thank
said
I said, honestly, all of us. I said we all have
non-committal
great.
answer.
We have great
I need an
music
answer.
taste. We all have different
We need an
tastes,
answer.
but it's good.
St. Louis demands an answer.
I can't answer
St.
that
Louis.
question. I have the best music. No, I don't know. We all have great music
St.
taste.
I
Louis
thought they asked you who
demands an
had
answer.
the worst.
Somebody had the worst?
I thought they said who had the worst music taste on the show. Maybe I read it.
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, you're right, actually. They asked who had the worst. I said, nobody, actually. Yeah, I said we all have
St.
really
Louis
good
demands
taste
an
in
answer.
music. Somebody...
And tell us why it's King Scott.
No way, pal. You got good music taste in there.
Thank
with
you.
your crazy hat today. It's nice.
Give me another question somebody asked.
Somebody asked if I wasn't in radio, what other professions would I do?
And?
And I said I would love to be a speech teacher or open my own house cleaning business or be a communications director.
You really said opening your own house cleaning
I
business?
did. I've thought about that before. I've thought about going and getting my business license, and once this is done, going and starting to clean everybody's homes.
Good business.
Yeah.
Very good business.
I'd kill it. Hide the ducks all you want.
Houses
they will be
always get
found.
dirty.
Yeah. Good luck with the ducks.
You'll
Houses
find
will
ducks that
always
you
get
didn't
dirty.
hide.
Yeah. I
Well,
find
you could call
secret
it
ducks.
duck hunt cleaning.
Duck hunt cleaning. You hide the ducks, I
Put out
find
the
them.
ducks. Yeah. Oh, what a great idea.
Entrepreneur.
Ooh.
What a great idea. Before you arrive,
You hide the ducks.
like a day before you arrive, you send the ducks to your new client.
Right.
And hide the ducks.
Yes, belittle me, daddy.
Hide the ducks,
Yeah.
pay the bucks.
Cool.
Hide the ducks, pay the bucks.
He's a marketing
10
man.
duck special. It's actually
will
a really
be.
good marketing idea. Be like, you put 10 ducks anywhere you want in the house, stuff you want clean that are important to you, and I'll find the duck and I'll get it squeaky clean.
Hide the ducks.
Squeaky, squeeze the duck.
Don't
squeaky
give in.
clean.
Hide the ducks, get the bucks.
It's hide the ducks, topless cleaning.
No, we're not gonna. We will not be topless unless
Yeah.
you order it that way.
Are you hiring?
Sex does sell. Yeah.
Hide the duck's bottomless cleaning.
Has anybody ever hired one of those, the topless house cleaners? I know
Sexy
they're.
maids.
I know it's a thing.
Is it
Yeah.
around here?
Yeah.
No way. Do you know anybody that's done it?
No.
I have a girlfriend. It wasn't through anything legit, but I think she found some guy online to come clean her baseboards in a certain
What,
outfit.
is that a euphemism?
Say what?
And
Will you come over and clean my baseboards?
there was a guy
Don't interrupt.
that
Tell the story.
I don't know if he suggested it in like an online profile of sorts.
What?
But he wanted to come over and clean some baseboards in I don't even know what the hell he was wearing, if anything. And he did. And she hired him and
Say what?
that was cool.
And
her.
dot dot dot.
I don't know, man. Like I heard about it and I was
What
like,
you
know
mean?
I don't
What
wanna
did you
know
hear?
more. I was like, I've heard enough.
Okay,
I don't believe you for a second. You don't want to know more.
Like they didn't have sex or anything. It was
This is
like
a Reddit
It was
post.
He
like
came over and
it was
actually
almost like
cleaned.
he wanted to be dominated in that way. That's the kind of thing that I got.
Wait,
from
so
it.
he wanted to be like,
Yes, this was a man, a straight man.
and he comes over.
He came over. He was hired,
Yes.
and he cleaned my friend's baseboards in some sort of God only knows
Banana
what.
hammock,
Yeah,
Wow.
and
she
he
paid him
wanted to
and
be
he left.
dominated.
yeah. He wanted to be dominated. There's a lot of dom mommies in St. Louis.
Well, this is from Reddit. Looking for house cleaning in Wildwood. If you're looking for a lingerie, topless, or nude cleaning company, I know the perfect company. The owner lives in Wildwood. Well, I do too.
Her name is Amelia Rizzuto.
No, what?
Well, I
What?
would too. Man, that's crazy to me.
I know. Crazy to me too.
I can't figure out if I'm more amazed by the fact that this existed or was offered or taken up.
I
Right?
don't know, man. Somebody was feeling freaky.
This was a she that hired he?
Yeah.
Wow.
STL nude maids. This is a thing.
Advertise on the Rizzuto Show.
STL nude maids.
It's on MapQuest.
5 stars. You see
there's
this?
Whoa, the
Dream
reviews are in.
Maids, too, and it says special requests. Although we can't guarantee that we'll say yes, we do fulfill special requests. If you would like certain features, please let us know. Extra fees may apply.
How about I hid 2 ducks
You'll never guess
inside
where.
me?
Whoa.
Oh,
Emergency
yeah.
This is how Naked Tuesday started.
The Naked Maid.
STL New Maids only has, let's see, it's got 5 stars, and one of the reviews here it says, not as good as my normal maid, but pretty good Rafe. I thought that was neat.
I stand by that.
Yo, here's one. Here's one from Missouri. Our nude and topless maids are expert, pleasant, and discreet, so your cleaning is an unforgettable experience. Whether you live in Kansas City, St. Louis, or Springfield, we have you covered.
What do you do? I mean, if you've used one of these services, what do you do? Do you just
sit
watch them?
back and enjoy.
Enjoy what?
Enjoy somebody cleaning your house with their tatas out.
That's strange.
It's like the old French maid thing, the French maid outfit.
Yeah. It's like theater. It's like going to the theater. This is Broadway, only you're at home drinking a beer.
That's weird.
It is weird. And also
Like
quite
you watching
lucrative,
them
I
just
bet.
mop the floor while you sit on the couch and do what?
Play video games?
This is by proceeding, you acknowledge that this is not a sexual service, and you confirm your acceptance of the terms of service. Shall
No,
I?
I get, yeah.
Shall I?
Also, click remember me so we can get back to
Okay.
Okay. A cachet.
Naked Cleaners, Missouri. Okay. Nude Maids.
Subscribe.
Become a naked
Oh.
cleaner.
Oh, yeah. I'll click
They're
that later.
hiring.
Hang on, right click.
What kind of
You need to,
uniform
like,
do you
Right
need?
pick
click,
your
open a new
person?
tab. The very best naked cleaners and nude maids in Missouri. Subscribe. What am I subscribing
Oh, is this?
to?
So is this? Oh, I think this is just a.
It's $39 to subscribe.
This is just a service that will find you.
Oh,
Oh, what's up?
that's who's coming over? My God.
I
Yeah,
don't.
gee
I
whiz.
doubt that
I mean,
chick is
are we
coming
certain?
over. Click it.
You want me to
Please
click
click
that?
that link.
I
Dude, there's no
Oh,
link.
this?
You can't click her, okay?
no, yeah, I can't do it. By state, okay.
Oh, I think this is just like a site that you go where it will then tell you all the
only in
naked
KC.
cleaners in the area.
Oh, like an Angie's List.
Yeah, and Angie's List for nude maids. That
okay.
chick is definitely not coming over your house.
You tell me this gal lives
That
in
smoke
Kansas
show?
City?
AI.
You don't need to live in Kansas City anymore.
You can live in my house.
Come raise
And
my
clean
children
my
in the
toilets.
house.
I don't know what you're doing in Kansas City,
What
madam.
a gorgeous human being. My Lord.
Yeah,
This is Angie's List redacted.
I don't believe it for 1 second. Artistic.
Yeah, I want to know what you do.
brilliance.
Clean.
So they come over.
They're
okay, they come
cleaning.
over. Hey, she comes over to a mop bucket and But what are you doing while they clean?
Prepare for a blend of witty, engaging humor with each cleaning session. We might not play a saxophone, but we'll ensure that your space is as inviting as a night out at the jazz club.
I mean, I imagine there's just men, like, watching women, like, bending over, mopping the floor. You know what I mean? And, like,
Yeah.
I guess.
fun bags galore.
I
Does
does
it
say
give prices on this?
our Kansas City naked cleaning team is deeply rooted in this community. Expect exceptional cleaning with a delightful local touch that sings the Kansas City tune. What are you talking about?
What is this about?
What?
I can't compete with this. I'm just going to stay in radio.
Do you think Hubbard? Do you think the offices here should hire this service? And
I can't believe, Lauren, you want to do this and open
no.
up a service.
Listen, I'm so past this. I could be like a madame, I guess.
Oh, madam.
A madam at like a cat house.
Oh, so you could be like the madam who
hires the hot
who hires
biscuits.
them, yeah, and then sends them out on their.
Yeah, and then if they don't pay, I come and I shake them down, and I'm
Right.
like, "You mofo's, you pay my ladies and my gentlemen, because I will hire everyone, whatever you want." Scott, let
Thank
me
you.
know.
If you have hired one of these services, please. I would love to know.
Yeah, we need a full
Please call
rundown.
in.
How did it go?
And what were you doing the whole time?
Play by play.
Yeah, room by room.
One of my girls says she cleaned your oven hood and you didn't pay. That's a problem. And you just slapped the hell out of somebody.
I bring you with me because you're going to have to be the muscle.
Yeah, you got to have the
do it.
muscle. Are they dancing? Or we have music on? What are we doing?
They're probably listening to Joe Rogan, and they're cleaning your damn house, and they hate that you're looking at their areolas.
Why are we
Let's be
listening
real,
to
and you're
Joe
paying $1
Rogan?
million
What?
for this.
I'm willing to bet this
What
is
is sexy
probably
about that?
fairly underwhelming.
They are attracted to his bald head. I don't know. Okay, in my head, they're listening to Joe Rogan, and they're
No,
nipples
we're
are
listening
out.
we're listening to Pour Some Sugar on Me. We got Girls, Girls, Girls coming up next.
That's what's going on in your
It's
headphones.
your playlist or her playlist?
I don't know. It's a strange world.
It is a strange world. There's a fine line between what's legal and what's not, too. I mean, like I said, if you go on Facebook Marketplace for 6 minutes, you will come across some of the most ridiculous...
If you found out I did this, guys, if you found out that I,
if you were
every
one of the...
week, hired a topless...
You wouldn't clean people's houses topless?
No, that I hired a topless cleaner every
It makes
week.
sense.
Would you think less of me?
No, honestly, for you, I would be like, oh, man, that's interesting. You didn't tell me about that earlier, but...
I'm finally admitting it, guys.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I'm finally admitting it.
I can see that
I feel
with
free enough to tell you guys that every week...
Now, you and I have known each other long enough, close enough, where you'd have told me before it even happened.
Yeah, I know.
You'd have booked it and been like, hey, I got to tell you something.
How do you know if you get your money's worth?
You don't.
Do you got a clean house?
Probably not.
Is it Joe time after?
Yeah.
I guess so.
You clean house that way, too.
I guess so.
Hey, before we hit the break, one of the joys as a kid growing up in the 90s was on days like today, I would wake up and I would turn the radio on and I would wait till it was, I guess they did it on the ones. They would read off the school closings. Remember those days? Mm-hmm. Before the internet? Before the school district reached out 50 different ways? Mm-hmm. Like when they closed the school yesterday, I got a text message, I got a phone call, I got an email,
Yep.
and somebody came to my door.
Somebody came to your door.
That's great.
Who, the principal?
It was topless. I hire a topless, the topless,
School's out on Monday.
the topless,
School
the topless
announcement.
school administrator. They come to my house and they send the message topless. So I thought, hey, listen, gather the kids around. Shall we do Rizz Show school closings? There are plenty of schools closed today, and I think we do have enough
Okay.
for this to be a decent segment.
That's
Rafe
great.
has been compiling a list of school closings, and not just schools, but things around town. Closed, canceled, postponed. Rafe, what do we got?
Well, we've got, let's see what we have here. Atlas Public Schools closed today. Atonement Lutheran School closed today. Belleville Public School District 118 closed today. Delmar Gardens over 65 Herpes Help Group.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, they're shutting it down today.
Canceled.
That's right. Blessed Sacrament, going to be closed all day. Core Academy, Virtual Learning Tuesday. They've switched over to virtual learning to help everybody out.
Sorry.
Career Center of Southern Illinois and Beck Nursing closed today. Let's see. Central Christian School closed today. Center at Conway closed. Charlie's Angels Learning and Development Center, Business School, opening late, 7 a.m., closing at 3 p.m.
Postponed.
Chesterfield Montessori School closed today. Mommy and Daddy's Mistress Toddler Playtime at the ABC Academy in Fenton.
Not gonna happen.
Sips and Splatters Art of Peeing Your Name in the Snow and Wine Tasting at Pino's Palette in Webster Groves.
Okay, that's a great place.
Canceled.
It's a wonderful hobby.
City Garden at Montessori School. The Clayton School District opening late.
Oh, okay.
Postponed.
That's right. Coulterville Head Start closed today. Let's see here. What are we? East Alton Elementary SD 13. It's Virtual Learning Tuesday, so closed today.
Virtual learning.
East St. Louis School District 189 closed today. Let's see what else. Oh, Deadbeat Dad's first-time child pickup at Granite City Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Oh, okay.
Prom, bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry to put that out there. Ferguson Senior Center closed today. Let's see here. How to Stop Procrastinating workshop and seminar at the Chapman Leadership Institute is delayed indefinitely. Oh.
Not gonna happen.
Interesting and ironic in some ways. Forsyth School opening late. Let's see here. What else do we have here? There's so many.
There can be two more.
Let's do Girls Incorporated of St. Louis. That's going to be closed today. And let's see here. All scheduled meetups at the To Catch a Predator House in Bonne Terre.
Oh, no. Or that's postponed.
That's postponed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're a predator and you were going to get caught today, don't listen Ignore the messages in your Snapchat or your WhatsApp or your Signal accounts.
All right. Thank you, Rafe.
No problem.
All right. And it's brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Beat the Clock happy hours back weekdays from 3 to 6 at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get all the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Godfrey, Illinois, Tracy Carpunky is out. Tracy has been a loyal listener since her husband introduced her to the Woody and Rizz Show years ago. She's recently started watching the show on YouTube as well. Hey, Tracy. Tracy says, you guys make my mornings brighter every day. I love hearing what you guys did over the weekend, the games you play, crap on celebrities, and what happened back in the day. I really appreciate that you all don't bring politics into the conversations. I love the chemistry you all have and how well you seem to get along. It feels peaceful. Tracy is retired from American Water. She's been married for almost 40 years, has 4 children, and 9 grandchildren.
Wow.
9 grandchildren. She loves walking with her friends, swimming, and going to all her grandkids' activities. Tracy Carpunky from Godfrey, Illinois is our Team Rizz member of the day, and she got a kick-ass song to end the show with. She gets that super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Lauren, what do you got?
Hey, guys, Kanye West is, really sorry, so I guess we should just forgive him. Sydney Sweeney missed being in the news, and she's back in it. Nikki Glaser and Kim Kardashian are getting together on a new TV show on Netflix. And my best news for 2026 is that America's Next Top Model documentary is coming out soon.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next. You grab on celebrity. Stay there. Program phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line 314-649-DUMB. The Bud Light Studio Cams 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails rizzshow at 1057thepoint.com. Make sure you subscribe to the Point's YouTube page. Thursday we got Rizz Show Night of the Blues game coming up. Can't believe that's here. I think some tickets still remain for the theme night Blues Rizz Show sweatshirt. So you got to go to the Blues website. In fact, you can click through our website and get there at 1057thepoint.com. But you got to buy the theme ticket specifically for the opportunity to get that sweatshirt. Sex Time Fun Facts coming up. Rafe on relationships. So do you guys know what the world's largest rodent is?
Capybara.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're so cute. They look like big old guinea pigs.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It's the,
The world's largest rodent.
I don't think an anteater is.
yeah, I think so.
You guys are correct. You guys are correct. Okay, good, good.
They got little capybara cafes now.
Yeah, it's a giant hamster.
Oh, they're so
Like
tasty.
The
Stop it.
face looks like a schnauzer and a hamster.
They're not, they an invasive species?
Capybara? I have no idea.
I think they're just native to Australia, right? Or New Zealand?
I have no idea. I've never seen one in the
But they're
wild.
sweethearts, right?
They are
Well,
sweeties.
the pronunciation of that word, capybara, is very similar around the globe until you get to Germany.
Uh-oh. What did I just say?
No. You didn't say anything.
Okay.
So somebody posted examples of how to say capybara in different languages around the world. So how the word is said in different countries.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
No.
the German translation of something
No,
very
no.
bad.
No.
Muy mal.
But now I'm not going to tell you what language they're saying. See if you could pick out the German, okay?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Capybara, 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 capybara.
Wasserschwein.
Whoa! So angry.
Wasserschwein.
I didn't catch it.
Did you guys figure out which one was German?
Yeah, we did.
Wasserschwein.
I like capybara.
Capybara. Wasserschwein.
Capybara.
I got to do it one more time.
Para, capybara, capybara, capybara.
Wasserschwein.
Such a beautiful language, huh?
It is.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Just,
It's very
just
much.
so romantic.
Yeah.
Is that a romance language? German, I'm not sure.
Schlabadu.
Schlabennaben.
Schlabennaben. Just, listen, somebody could be saying I love you in German. It sounds angry.
Yeah.
Same with Russian. Russian is pretty angry, too.
Yeah, it is.
Is German the least? As far as like the major ones that we talk about, especially the ones that we teach in American schools, is German the least spoken? Because you got Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. Where else?
Where else do they speak German?
Where else? And they're all connected. That's one. That's one land. That's Texas.
I took German in high school, and I was like,
You
why?
did?
Yeah.
Why?
I took it in middle school.
I don't know, man. I look back and I'm going, what the hell? Spanish, lady. Like, everybody was taking Spanish, and I thought, I'm gonna be different than everybody else. And I took German, and it was
Isn't it kind of
whatevs.
easy though? Because like there's a lot of like little things that are
Yeah.
basically
Ich heiße
similar.
Lauren.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun language to learn. And when I'm in Germany, if you're there for a day or two, it is kind of fun to pick up, and it's easy to pick up once it's around you. But again, where else are you going to use
Okay,
it?
so
It's
Germany,
like-
obviously, Austria,
yeah, Germany, Austria, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
That's it.
In Switzerland, German is one of 4 official languages, but it is spoke by the majority. Liechtenstein,
Liechtenstein.
Okay.
Luxembourg,
Okay, these are tiny, tiny places.
Belgium,
Belgium, hardly.
spoken mainly in the eastern part of the country.
Yeah, there you.
I guess there's a bunch of German speakers in Italy.
But I mean, that's the least, though, as far as
Right.
right. And again, when you're there, it's awesome. It's one of my favorites. I picked
What?
it.
German, the language?
Yeah, I pick it up a lot easier than French.
Yeah,
French
I mean,
is
it's
harder
similar
for
to
me.
our language, and you can hear the thing, and then also the breakdown of. I don't know. It seems like an easier one to get if you're an English speaker.
Really?
Yeah,
It wasn't
because it's
hard.
not far from us.
Vergnügen.
It is kind of
Is that-
fun.
What word is that?
I don't know, dude.
I think that's.
I
Cat-
think I did
Capybara.
2 years. Like they have like the der, die, das. So der is masculine, die is feminine, das is neutral. Like, I remember-
Fluffelkagen.
Das Boot.
I remember
Du
1 through
hast.
10. Du hast.
Du hast.
German is the co-official language in the South Tyrol region of Italy. In case you're wondering.
I was.
Yo, are you going to learn the Italian before you go over to Italy? You
It's
need to
in
be.
me.
What?
Sure, it is.
Italian
buddy.
is-
You got pasta.
Once I get there,
You're gonna
It-
laugh.
Nitzen Bolzen.
once I get there, you know that switch is going to be flipped,
Grazie.
and I'm just gonna. Where did this come from?
All right.
Italian is hard.
I
think.
You need
I'm
to
gonna
be
step
Duolingoing
onto-
right now.
I'm going to step onto Italian soil. I'm just going to know the language. It's in me somewhere.
You're going to have one of those brain problems like that guy the other day who just
No,
all
it
of a
just-
sudden learned Spanish.
Right.
I took Italian in high school.
What do you
You did?
remember?
Oh, they
Give us
didn't
some
even
Italian.
offer it.
Give us something.
Of all places you'd think they'd offer it at St. Louis, they didn't offer it here.
Give you some Italian? No.
You said you learned it. Let's hear like
no,
one
I
sentence.
took it.
Damn.
I didn't learn anything.
No.
You don't know a damn thing.
Italian's hard, dude. I think.
It's
me-
just
for me
like
it is.
it's just like Spanish. It is.
Oh.
Yeah, once you get either French or Spanish, you can do Italian.
Spanish.
Really?
And Spanish and Italian are very
Because
similar.
when I was out
Very.
whenever I was working for those fancy stores, my boss, he was French, and he could speak Spanish, he could speak Italian very easily.
They're all
Like he
kind
could
of
hear
related?
everybody understand what they're saying, and they understood him too.
Well, I know same for Portuguese, and I picked up Portuguese fairly well when I'm in those places, but Italian for some reason eludes me a little bit.
Dove sono le polpette? Where
I
are
want
the
meatballs.
Very good.
Tutta una cosa. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
all
I
you
need to
know.
learn. I need to learn like a couple key phrases.
Tutta una cosa. Tutta una cosa. Anytime someone talks to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
The polpette.
everywhere I
thing.
go, I would always learn how to order food, how to ask how to get somewhere, and counting one to 10, and then thank you and you're welcome.
Okay.
Well, if you know those
Grazie.
basics, you can do anything.
Prego.
Food,
your way.
places,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I'm on my way. I'm well on my way. Everybody watched the NFC and AFC championship games?
I forgot about
I
him.
forgot about it.
Pieces, yes.
I heard a little bit about it.
Okay,
I'm glad the Rams didn't. win.
People are not just talking about the games. Well, the AFC championship game was garbage to watch. That NFC championship game was amazing. What a great game that was. That was edge of your seat excitement.
That was Patriots and
No,
Broncos.
that was Rams Seahawks.
Oh, see, I was
Great.
astounded. 7-7, Patriots Broncos.
That was a caca game to watch.
Oh, it was okay. Well, follow me for more sports
Well,
tips.
actually, you know what? The most exciting thing that happened during that game was the commercial with Matthew McConaughey
Oh.
for Uber Eats.
Now you're speaking my language.
And people are up in arms. And people, it looks like Matthew McConaughey might have lost the locker room on this one. So he teamed up with Uber Eats. I'm a McConaughey fan.
Yeah.
He's the guy. If you ever asked, hey, what celebrity you want to hang out with? He's my guy. Because I feel like we don't have to do much.
Yeah. He's just a hot piece of bacon. You know what I mean?
I feel like we could just be in my backyard and be happy.
Yeah.
I feel like when other celebrities would have to do things, like, there'd be a lot of expectations. I feel like with McConaughey, we could chill.
Yeah.
Like, we'd be okay just sitting on the couch.
You'd have some good combos.
And you know what? We'd have some good conversations. Maybe smoke a little pot. I don't know.
What? How dare you?
I don't know. I'd smoke weed
Your
with him.
mother listens to this show.
She would smoke weed with him, too. Okay, so McConaughey teamed up with Uber Eats. And the latest commercial he did, which aired during AFC Championship game, is driving football fans crazy. Anybody see this ad?
Was it the one where he slept?
No, this is the one where he's in the car.
Okay.
And Bradley Cooper is running. And viewers are calling it the most annoying commercial that they've ever seen.
Oh, no.
And people are actually taking a step further and threatening to boycott Uber Eats and Matthew McConaughey.
What did he do?
So he is driving in a car, and Bradley Cooper's running.
Uh-huh.
So the whole thing with Uber Eats is their campaign has been football is just one big commercial for food.
Right.
And insurance. Food and insurance.
So, like, everything about football, like Jerry Rice, and, you know, they make all these play on, like, it's all about selling food. Okay. So McConaughey is in his car, and Bradley Cooper's running on the road. And here's McConaughey. This is what everybody's all pissed about. This is Matthew McConaughey.
Food! 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 Don't you have somewhere else? It's all food, Bradley! Are you in the mood for some food?
That's it.
So it's just annoying.
And the backlash got surprisingly intense. Some fans claim they are deleting the Uber Eats app entirely.
Yeah, right.
Others are saying they will never watch another McConaughey movie.
This is phase 2 of the marketing.
One viewer summed up the mood pretty bluntly: delete that ish.
Wow.
Phase 2.
Well, I mean, this is a huge shift from last year. So last year's Super Bowl ad, which was a hit, this is where the food conspiracy bit. It was with Kevin Bacon, Greta Gerwig, Martha Stewart. McConaughey claimed the NFL was invented just to sell food. Pigskins, Super Bowls.
Oh.
But whatever magic they had that first ad did not carry over to 2026.
You think so? I hate to be that guy, but I feel like this is invented rage for phase 2 of this marketing ploy. I don't think that anybody's deleting an app over a commercial. Impossible.
Especially a food
People
app.
don't do anything for anything other than themselves. And Uber Eats, if you're using it for something. You're not deleting it because you don't like Matthew McConaughey's take on a 30-second commercial.
People are upset.
No way.
People are upset.
No way.
Well, he's had controversy before in commercials. The Lincoln Navigator commercial where he's rolling the booger and he did a spoof
you're
of
thinking.
it
No,
from
you're
the
thinking.
SNL.
What?
No, he wasn't rolling a booger. That was Jim Carrey on SNL doing a parody of.
No way.
In my
dude.
head, it made sense. And when you go back and watch that Lincoln commercial, he is probably rolling a booger off
You're
camera
thinking of the
with his-
Jim Carrey
He's doing this,
SNL
and he's
parody
driving,
of
and
it.
he's going like, well, "You're the Lincoln Navigator," and he's just kind of like rubbing his finger, like he's playing a little violin.
I went and bought a Lincoln Navigator.
That
off
would make me interested in a
Such
Lincoln.
a fan.
Well, Jim Carrey sold it
Let's
because
talk
that
about
lives
the booger
rent free in my head.
graveyard. It's in the bottom. It's underneath the. It's underneath the floor, man.
I feel like I imagined the whole Matthew McConaughey. This is before green lights and all this success again. But remember that thing he did? It was like a live stream for 15 hours or something. And
No,
it
that was after Green Lights.
Oh yeah,
That was last year.
I watched it for
that
the
was
show.
last year.
Or 2
yeah,
years ago.
we watched it. It was like
That was wild.
ooh, this is going to take a minute
That
to
was-
recover. But people just forgot about it.
People forgot
He
about that.
abandoned it.
I mean, he was slammed.
He was like selling some kind
up.
of self-help
He
Right.
abandoned it.
system.
Yeah,
and
it was wild.
it was crazy.
He was selling a self-help system.
He was trying to be like Tony Robbins, and
Yeah.
he completely.
It was a
abandoned
sweaty mess.
he biffed it. And you know, we forgave him. We forgave him.
Instantly. We all just said, well, you've built up so much equity with us, sir, that we're just going to erase that from our memory.
Right.
That's true. Like, we talked about it for half a day, and then we're like, hey.
I think
Let's
that
agree to forget.
Instead of green lights, it was red light, laser, forget, Men in Black.
Yes.
We
And we
zapped
move on.
ourselves.
We zapped ourselves
oh,
with the
Matthew,
red
we
light.
got this. Zip. It's okay, buddy.
Forgot.
He'll get it again. He'll get it again. He'll get the on this too. Honestly, no one said this. No one gets this mad about a commercial.
Yeah, no
Not
way.
for real.
I don't believe it.
I think that was a whole run up to run for governor that he abandoned. I think the Green Lights book and then the motivation.
Green Lights book is great.
It is, but I think it was all like
There was a strategy there.
he was kind of giving interviews talking about running for governor of Texas.
Yeah, he was going to dip his He was going to dip his foot in the political pool, and it's like
I still wish he would have run.
He Howard Deaned it for
gotten
15
it.
hours.
Because Arnold being the governor of California somehow made sense. And for him being the governor of Texas just makes sense.
Howard Dean. Howard Dean was the front runner, and he ruined it. McConaughey wasn't even in yet.
Oh, yeah, right. He's a front runner. Even the fact that we're just discussing it made him a front runner.
McConaughey,
Hey, I'm just
hey.
here to make sure the grid stays up.
Hey, you watched Free Burt?
Yes,
Over
I
the
watched the
weekend?
first episode. Yes.
I
and
watched 2 episodes.
It's really good. So he was on, somebody sent me Burt Kreischer on Drew Barrymore where they're crying about being good dads. And I sent it to you guys because you're all,
Oh, yeah.
you have children. And so I thought it was so sweet.
I
and
should
then,
have pulled the audio for that.
And anyway, so I started watching. I was like, you know what? I love that interview with Drew. I'm going to watch the first episode. Loved it. And one of his daughters, his oldest daughter, Georgia, in the show, I'm like, she looks so familiar to me, and her voice sounds so familiar to me. And you guys maybe remember this or don't. This is like so long ago. There's a little girl named Ava Ryan, and her mom used to post these videos of her acting as Charlene. And she was this itty bitty little girl. She's like 4 years old, but she was
the girl that was like, oh, I can't believe what's going on right now. She would have like a little kind of an attitude, like
yeah, she'd have a little
Like a
attitude,
sassy attitude.
but she
I know
was
exactly
really
what you're
funny.
talking about.
And I'm like, that has to be her. And I looked it up, and sure enough,
That's
it's
her.
Ava Ryan. She's got an acting career now.
Yeah, she was on Yo Gabba Gabba as a little girl.
Yeah,
And now she's
had no clue.
Bert's daughter.
It's so
the
well
show's
done.
good.
Yeah, I like that the kids are potty mouthed and he's crazy, and I love it.
The first scene with Rob Lowe,
Is excellent.
where, Bert Kreischer's whole thing is taking his shirt off.
Yeah.
And he's really leaning into that being like all he's known for. And Rob Lowe pays for him to be at a party.
His birthday party.
And all Rob Lowe wants him to do is just take his shirt off and put it back on and take his shirt off again, put it on and not do any jokes. Just take his shirt off and put it back on again.
Yeah, Rob Lowe plays himself, but as like a creepy version of only wanting him to take his shirt off. In fact, there's a lot of good cameos in that show.
Yeah, it's
All his buddies.
It's worth a watch. And when he was on here a couple months ago, he talked about the show. And it's not a stand-up special, it's an actual show.
Yeah, it's vulgar,
Very vulgar.
very vulgar.
Very.
It's like
Very.
Modern Family, even more modern.
I mean, it is
The kids are saying the F word.
very
Everybody's saying it.
Gratuitous? Just to be vulgar to be vulgar?
I think he's showing off how his family's persona is. I mean, I feel like it's a...
I feel like it's a real look into his life.
Yeah, I do too.
Like how he lives his life.
I like it.
The second episode's good, too. But
Cool.
very vulgar. Do not have the kids around watching that.
Yeah, if you care about that.
Do not. And, hey, I saw that Arnold Schwarzenegger's back in the new Predator movie.
Yes.
That's official.
Big news in the Predator world, the Predator Badlands world. Arnold is back, dude. I can't wait. I don't know what it's going to be, but that guy that directed Predator Badlands said he signed on for the next movie, bringing back Dutch, full circle. Testosterone went up 7,000%. Just everybody. No wonder everybody's sidewalks got shoveled. Everyone's testosterone was through the roof. Just the minute they announced it, just like testosterone went out into the world and went into all of our veins.
Just knowing that Arnold's going to be back in the Predator world.
Well, they had that connective movie called Hunter of Hunters or whatever on Hulu that was kind of like animated. It was really good, and they kind of hinted at it at the end of that. And it was the same guy that made it. That was like the connective tissue between Prey and Predator Badlands, and now...
But you know what? The Arnold's looking old.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's old.
What do you mean, look
It
at
happens.
I know he is
How
old.
old is
Man, he is
Arnold?
old. He's in his
No,
70s,
I know,
isn't he?
but
Yo.
all of a
How old do you
sudden,
think he is? I got it.
he's in his mid-70s.
Yeah, 76.
78.
8.
Holy smokes, y'all.
Gonna be 79.
No, and listen, he's old. He's up. It's up. He's almost 80.
He looks good.
He looks good, but
Yeah.
he looks old.
Yeah.
There was a point where he didn't look old, and now he looks old.
I think I'm more attracted to him as old Arnold than I am young Arnold. Like I never thought he was handsome,
You
but
would
like
love to hear
looking
that.
at
I
him right
missed.
now,
You know what I missed? I
like
missed
salt and
him
pepper.
getting old. He was
This is hot as hell
Arnold,
right now.
and then he
Look
was
at this.
old Arnold.
I'm into this.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm
we can
old
speak German
now.
to each other. Where is he from? Austria? What's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
There was
Styria.
Arnold, and now
Wiener
there's
Schnitzel.
old Arnold.
Yeah.
Son of Gustav.
They de-aged him, though, for, like, Terminator. They can do it for this, too, if they need to.
Okay. Well, we look forward to Arnold.
He doesn't need to
pumped.
dye his hair anymore, though.
It's going to be awesome, man.
He doesn't dye his hair anymore?
Everyone's been waiting.
He's dyeing his hair.
I hope they get Danny Glover out of retirement. Bring him back, too. Make it the ultimate Predator movie of all time.
Yeah, Danny Glover's been retired for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's take a
How
look at
old is
Danny
he?
Glover.
He's got to be. I bet she's in his 80s.
How old do you think
Danny
he is?
Glover. Do you have an answer?
I do.
32.
82.
He was-
79.
He was only 32 when he was getting too old for this in the Lethal Weapon movies.
He's 79, gonna be 80 this year.
Woo, man.
Kind of
okay.
around. I think he and
All right.
Arnold are the same sign.
Okay.
Get him out there.
Get him out there. All right, let's do crap on celebrities. What, Rafe?
So that'd be cool. If they
To
got
get
them
Danny
both out.
Glover and
And Arnold.
Arnold?
Double the testosterone.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, Lauren.
Okay, Riz. We'll start with this. Kanye West has an album coming out on Friday, guys. And, he took out this full-page Wall Street Journal ad yesterday. Did you read the whole thing?
I didn't know about this until today.
Okay. Well, I read this yesterday. Essentially, he is apologizing for being an anti-Semite. He talks about how he is not a Nazi. He loves Jewish people, and he has deep regret. He's mortified by his actions over the last few years, and he's committed to accountability, treatment, and meaningful change. He's giving his wife Bianca a lot of credit for her encouraging him to get treatment. And he also came out and told everybody that he lost touch with reality and became detached from his true self, admitted that he has a certain level of bipolar disorder.
Oh, so he says he's got a record coming out?
And he's got a record coming out
okay.
this Friday, you guys.
It's interesting timing.
Very interesting timing. Now, you might recall that Kanye said that he wanted to, quote, go DEFCON 3 on Jews back in 2022. And then he lost his $500 million deal with Adidas later after that. Then he apologized ahead of the release of the track Vultures with Ty Dolla $ign and Lil Durk. And then...
Doesn't he have a song named Hail Hitler?
Yeah, he does. But he's really sorry, and he's got a new
Okay.
album coming out. So, and honestly, I stopped talking about him after all this in 2023,
He's back.
and he's back. And I thought,
Right. You son of a bitch.
what do you think? Like, what's the level of forgiveness here? You think this is for real?
No.
What about you, Moon? What do you think?
I think
Man, I
you-
have no idea.
I
idea.
honestly I have no idea.
And I also have I come from the privilege of not having to care because I wasn't interested in new music from Kanye anyway.
Yeah,
I
same.
think those couple records were phenomenal. And am I avoiding them because of his craziness? No.
I would have avoided him anyway.
But like the new stuff don't matter to me. So
Yeah.
like
It's
I
just-
said, I have
yeah,
the
he's
privilege
just
of not
tabloid
caring.
trash.
He is trash.
I do. He's a human, and I wish him well, and I hope it's I hope it's real.
Me too.
I hope for you, buddy,
Yeah.
Oh, for his children, it's real.
that it's real, man.
What a terrible. His kids are only getting older, and I think about, I watch the Kardashian show, and I think about underneath the surface level of all of the millions of dollars these people have and their fame and whatnot. At the end of the day, these kids are going to be adults one day and see all of the stuff that he said, and like, what is that? Do they get to see him? Like, I don't know. I'm pro Kim Kardashian having full custody of those kids because he just seems like such a
Man.
complete psychotic human being.
I mean, the bipolar stuff is
Bad of a dad you have to be for that sentence to get
Hey,
over.
we're talking about topless housemaids before.
Yeah.
You know who loves them? Arnold.
Really? Yeah, didn't he have the affair?
Whoa.
Is he an endorsement of what are we calling it? No.
I don't even
If you
know.
want to open up your topless house cleaning service.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, though?
What?
I've hidden 100 ducks all over the house.
You get a bonus.
You find out bonus. You go to sleep with the governor.
His son, the son he had with the maid, who looks just like him.
Just
Right.
like him, dude.
They got a good relationship apparently.
Yeah,
they hang all the time.
Hey, if he can make it work.
We all can.
Hey, speaking of affairs and kids that aren't from your marriage, Dave Grohl announced that the Foo Fighters have completed a whole new record, hinting that a possible release will happen this year following 2023's But Here We Are. So, exciting stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
So
cool.
new record coming out.
New record coming out.
New tour, huh?
Yeah, see it in August. The suit against Marilyn Manson and his former assistant Ashley is back on after the judge said that the case falls under new California law. So the law, AB 250, allows adult survivors of alleged sexual assault to have a 2-year look-back window to bring claims that would otherwise be barred from the statute of limitations. And Rolling Stone magazine reported that a judge reversed his dismissal of this case from last month, saying, "I looked at it closely. I do think the statute revives the claim, and you're headed back to trial all over again." So Marilyn Manson will be back in court.
That's from an incident that happened in the last 2 years.
That happened. So it was filed in 2021 and it was dismissed. Then it came back in 2022 in a different level of court. And this person is claiming that when she was his assistant, he subjected her to physical and emotional abuse, which included like throwing plates at her, whipping her. She was forced to stand on a chair for like a really long time.
This is the one that we heard about a couple years ago.
Yeah. It's been kind of the one that's been highlighted.
Which was right around the time that Kanye was doing his whole thing, and Marilyn Manson showed up at his CD release thing and was on the stage. Remember, they were on the floor and like playing. He wasn't even playing. He was like hitting play on the record in a stadium. You remember this?
Yeah.
Or an arena or something?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, it's
Lunatics
Very
everywhere.
strange.
It's a weird world right now.
Speaking of strange, anybody watch the guy climb the building?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
In Taiwan.
The
The Taipei 101,
He's
I think they
bald?
call it.
Alex.
That's toupee, Scott.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is.
The
but,
Asperger-y guy from
the free
Netflix.
The free solo.
free solo. Yeah, the free
Yeah.
solo guy. Alex.
anybody watch it?
I
Yeah.
saw all the clips, like kind of in real time. It was dumping on me, and friends were like, "You just stop doing whatever you're doing." And
Did Johnny Venus
tune
text
in.
you?
Yeah, dude. He was enamored.
He texted me. He goes, "Dude, are you watching the climbing guy?"
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I was
we're
like-
watching. Me and my son were watching the UFC fight,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was texting me about that too. He's like, "Stop what you're doing and watch this
and he
guy."
goes, "Turn on the guy." I'm like,
You should have
Okay.
texted Tim because Tim's palms were sweaty. I was like taking a bath. I come out and I go, "What's going on in here?" He's like, "My heart rate's up."
Yeah.
He took his blood pressure. It was like through the roof. I'm like, "What? Stop watching this."
Did you hear what? Is this what you were going to talk about?
No.
Well, oh, okay. Did you hear what he was listening to? Because people were saying he's got the little earbuds
"Yeah,
in, right?
I heard it. He's listening to."
And they said, "Oh, well, what are you listening to?" And it was a playlist of rock music that he grew up listening to. And they're like, "Oh, does that inspire you?" And he goes, "No, it's because he knows all the durations of the song, so it helps him understand his pacing
Oh, that's cool.
on whether
He said it was
he's-
mostly Tool songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
was an interview.
But he knows the length of them because
Yeah.
all the songs that we grew up on, you kind of know the feel
Oh, I
and
know
That's
every
nice.
and the
note.
timing of it.
Yeah.
So
he said
he-
it was mostly Tool music, but it was fine. It took an hour and a half to get up there.
It's
Pretty
crazy.
crazy, man. See how windy it was?
Right.
That's
Yeah, it was postponed today because of the wind.
Oh, really?
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
Friday.
crazy.
what a perfectly timed thing, because
Oh, yeah.
half of the country is snowed in, doing nothing but texting each other to watch this guy climb a building.
Did he do El Capitan the first time? That was
Yeah,
free solo?
for the
That
movie,
was
yeah.
amazing. Highly suggest seeing that too.
You know what? I saw
It's a
this
good movie.
figure. How much did he get paid?
I heard it was $500,000.
I don't know,
Right?
but when I watched it, I couldn't help but think, because they had people like inside the building when he got to the top, and he's like stopping to wave at them, and I'm like, man, I'm all for fan interaction, but maybe there's certain things that hey, maybe let this guy concentrate on
I
what
agree.
he's doing. Because that was when I was just like, oh man, these people are like going up to the window. Everybody had their phones out, just like at a concert.
Yeah,
Taking
imagine if they
selfies.
He's like
banged on the
looks
glass.
over. This guy, he's like hanging off of, you can see the ground like imminent death below him.
Well, okay.
And they're
so-
all just like knocking on the window and waving at him. Kids are like banging on the window like it's the zoo. And I'm like, man, maybe we let this guy keep his focus.
They were looking at his beautiful abs.
Well, so they asked him how much he got paid. He said an embarrassing amount. So I'm not sure if that's embarrassingly high.
I think it is for him. You know his personality. He's pretty flat. So I think
Don't say
$500,000.
that.
I think 500,000. Oh my God, you're right. I'm sorry. Wrong choice of words. I apologize, Sir Alex.
Oh, embarrassingly small amount.
Oh.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh well, flip that. I thought it was $500,000.
Is that enough?
No.
Yeah, like get him in
No.
the million zone at least. Doing something that's captivating everyone.
Yeah, and it's for a movie. Netflix is making a movie out of this.
He says if you put it in the context of mainstream sports, it's an embarrassingly small amount.
Okay, that's a great point.
Yeah.
But it's a
Because-
one-off thing.
And I don't know if he got anything. What did he get for Free Solo? Did he get some in the back end?
I don't think he did. I feel like that was like a personal thing. That was a documentary, right?
Yeah,
it was
right.
his
Yeah.
how he prepared and where he camped and all that.
Maybe he got a $500,000 advance, and he's getting some back end here on the Netflix
Hopefully.
deal.
A lot of people watching. People were talking about it.
Alex Honnold.
That UFC fight, by the way, the main card was excellent.
Who is this?
It was Justin
mind.
Gaethje and Patty the Batty.
Oh, the guy that used to be big. The guy he's pretty chunky feller, and now he's like ripped out
Well,
of
when
his
he
head.
doesn't
fixed his posture.
fight, when he doesn't fight, he kind of balloons
We're
up.
talking about the guy that looks like he's from like Oakville or something. He's got the blonde hair. Looks like he just rip you to shreds because he's kind of a crazy
You
guy.
have to look up his picture. Patty the Batty.
I think we're talking about the same guy.
Sounds
Patty
like it.
the Batty.
It's Patty Pimlet.
Patty Pimlet.
the Batty.
What a
Patty
weird.
Pimlet.
I'm
Patty.
Patty Pimlet.
He's from
Irish.
Liverpool.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Never mind.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
I mean,
Irish, she's English.
this looks like the dude, like
Yeah,
a dude from South County.
He's got a
That's
mullet.
like Spinal Tap.
And yeah, you don't fool with this guy. You know.
Excellent. It was a great fight. Great fight.
Guys, Phil Collins recently revealed that one of the most important songs he ever wrote is a non-single track called Since I Lost You. Came off of the 1991 Genesis album called We Can't Dance, which was the final record that Phil Collins made with the band. And he wrote this for Eric Clapton after his 4-year-old son Connor died.
Oh, man.
So listen, because we had a whole Phil Collins experience last
We
week.
did.
And then this came up in the news, and I thought, I don't think I've ever heard this song. So here you go.
So he says it's his most important song.
This is his most important song, and I'll tell you a little bit about it after we hear it.
I don't know this song.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So Phil Collins says this is his most important song. He wrote it for his close friend Eric Clapton after his son died, and he vowed that if Clapton had a problem with it, he would never include it on the album. So Phil Collins played the song for Eric Clapton personally. Eric Clapton, I guess, broke down and told him, "Thank you, it's lovely." And during that same emotional meeting, Eric Clapton shared his own tribute song, "Tears in Heaven," that he wrote about his son, which is
Man.
amazing
The
song.
unplugged version of that?
Oh.
Ooh, man.
Great song. I mean, obviously, completely tragic song, but what a beautiful
Well, so
tribute to his son.
you know the story. The sun fell out the window, and because of that, all these laws are put in place in New York City that require bars on the windows
Yeah.
at
Good.
a certain height.
It's terrible. In other kind of definitely sad news, rest in peace to Sly Dunbar, the legendary reggae drummer and half of the influential duo of Sly and Robbie, died at the age of 73. I wasn't as familiar with Sly and Robbie, so here's a little bit of Sly and Robbie for anybody like me who maybe didn't listen to them at all.
He thinks he's got class, they think he's an ass. Behind his back, they got the last laugh.
Anybody know this one?
I like reggae, I just didn't know this.
What is this?
This is reggae.
Sly and Robbie.
This is Sly and Robbie.
That's the Casio
I think
keyboard
Jen Higgs does
demo.
guess first.
There was also some collaboration that Sly and Robbie did with Bob Dylan and Grace Jones and the Rolling Stones. Here is a little Grace Jones action for you.
Grace Jones.
She's the
Grace
drummer.
Jones was the.
John Jay.
Oh my God, amazing woman with crazy style.
What movie was she in where she played?
She was in Conan the Destroyer. It's like, when I want a man, I grab him and take him. I remember as a kid, I was like, man, this lady's wild. And she was also in, remember the Eddie Murphy Boomerang where she's
Oh, yeah.
Strange and she like squirts the baby across
Yeah.
the room and then she like bites the umbilical cord. She's like, Strange.
That's
She's awesome, dude. She's an awesome human.
She is. Well, rest in peace to Sly Dunbar.
Not Grace
the legendary
Jones.
Grace Jones.
Grace
no.
Jones still alive.
Sly Dunbar, though. Legendary reggae drummer, R.I.P. Guys, congratulations to Nikki Glaser. She is set to star in a new Netflix series, which will hopefully be better than Kim Kardashian's last show, because she's going to be hanging out with Kim Kardashian for this show called The Fifth Wheel. Eva Longoria is going to be directing this comedy, and essentially it follows 4 high school best friends reconnecting on a trip to Vegas. And Kim shows up, things get dramatic.
She was telling me about this in December on that flight to L.A. I guess they were filming. Are they filming in December or January or something? Like I think it's like done, or they're filming right now.
Yeah, I'm excited for her.
She's killing it.
This will be awesome. So that will be coming to Netflix sometime soon. Also coming to Netflix, docuseries about Tyra Banks and how she went too far on America's Next Top Model. I watched America's Next Top Model religiously in college with my best friend in college, my roommate, and she texted me last night, got it this morning. She's like, "Oh my God, it's happening. America's Next Top Model docuseries." No, I think reruns are on. Tyra's not involved anymore.
What do you mean went too far?
She would get insane. Like there were moments.
Was she like a horrible person?
Well, no, she would just like lose. She would just lose it on some of the girls and have kind of viral clips. Yeah, she just like, we were all rooting for you. Like she'd lose it.
Style.
Yes, but she was lovable. Everybody loved Tyra.
I don't understand. Okay.
What do you mean?
Losing it on for what?
Like
they models stand there.
Well, like
and
for
they look
instance,
good.
no,
You're not
stop.
standing correctly.
You're simplifying it. So usually, they would pick the crop of models, right? And then usually by like episode 2 or 3, they would get makeovers, and they didn't get to pick what happened. Tyra and her crew got to pick what they got. So some people got extensions. Some people had to shave their heads.
What could you get mad about?
And a lot of girls would break down and be like, I don't want to be bleach blonde, or I don't want to have, a shaved head. And so and they would try to quit. And so she would go off on them. And then if they weren't working it enough, she would just, I don't know, man. It's just modeling. Listen to the clip. Here we go. This
Shaving heads.
Reality check inside America's Next Top Model, which is premiering February 16th. I can't wait.
Okay.
On America's Next Top Model. The only reason the door was open to me was because of Tyra.
We had an audience of over 100 million people.
Oh my God, I think we built a monster.
I realized Tyra would do anything for the success of her show.
I knew I went too far. But you guys were demanding it, and so we kept pushing.
It says here she flipped out on Tiffany Richardson, the famous iconic flip out during Cycle 4 elimination. Tiffany reacted with a calm demeanor rather than devastation after being kicked off the show. Tyra flipped out, yelling, "Stop it! I've never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When you grow up, you damn well know you're supposed to make it work. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you." So she was mad the girl
didn't make it work.
Didn't care. Yeah.
She was mad the girl didn't react. She was mad the girl wasn't more upset about being kicked off the show. She wanted the girl to break down and cry and have a meltdown because she didn't make it. And when she didn't, she was mad about. She was reacting to a reaction she didn't like.
Tyra Banks she invented the smize, like the smiling with your eyes. Smile with your eyes. Don't smile with your mouth. Smile with your eyes, Rizz.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
How's this?
Wait.
It's really great.
Hold on.
Wait, I'll smile with my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she would have just these really intense moments. It was so damn entertaining. And obviously, if you love makeovers and models, you're all over it.
Smile with your eyes and say, "Paso infilarme del pane nel buco."
What?
Means, can I stuff bread in my hole in Italian, which I feel like you need.
Is
Is this the meltdown?
Yeah, look at her.
Okay, here we go. Give me some audio.
Over there. You did. And you come in here with a defeatist attitude. I don't have a bad attitude. Maybe I am angry inside. I've been through stuff. So
Is this the one? Is this the Tiffany? Is this Tiffany?
I think so.
Be quiet. That's what is wrong with you. Stop it.
Ooh, damn.
I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this.
Never.
My mother yells at this is because she loves me. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Oh, sad music.
Learn something from this. When you go to bed at night, you lay there and you take responsibility for yourself. Because nobody's going to take responsibility for you. You roll in your eyes and you act like this because you've heard it all before. You've heard it all before. You don't know where the hell I come from.
Okay.
Well, now I want to watch the show.
Listen, it's so good.
You're not smiling with your eyes.
Smile with your eyes. In TV news, American Idol season premiere is on tonight. That has Carrie Underwood, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan back as judges.
I can't wait.
Take That is new to streaming Netflix season 1. This is a documentary that takes you behind one of the most iconic boy bands in the UK. Wonder Man also hits Disney Plus season 1 tonight. Chris Pratt's sci-fi thriller Mercy won the weekend as far as box office goes, even with The Snow, $11.2 million, and beat out Avatar Fire and Ash after 5 weeks of them reigning at number 1. And Jason Biggs, I was watching American Pie the other day, and it takes you right back to high school, right?
So dirty.
It's so dirty and fantastic. And I remember going to the Waterloo movie theater to see it. Well, Jason Biggs revealed that he recently had to explain his pie scene from American Pie to his 11-year-old son, Sid. So he was on the Julia Cunningham show, which is a podcast. And here he is revealing that he had to have his version of kind of a sex talk with his oldest son, which included him explaining that scene.
They kept hearing about American Pie, and Daddy, what do you do with a pie? And I had to have a conversation with my oldest. I actually showed him the scene. Jenny and I talked about this, and we were like, we want to get ahead of this.
Yes.
It's sort of it's my version of a sex talk, right? It's
yeah.
How much do you want them to hear from friends and other people at school, and how much do you want to control the narrative?
The things we do in our past, we have to explain to our children sometimes.
Yeah.
Dad, why are there pictures of you in a Speedo on the internet all
Right.
over the place?
Yeah, have they
We
ever
have to
asked?
explain.
That's good. Well,
Or it's usually one of their friends saying, "Oh, is this your dad?"
Yeah.
And
You got to sit him down.
I said, "Hey, this is
It's just for
this
the
is
show.
life.
Yeah.
This is what Dad does."
What do you think? What do you think paid for hockey?
Right.
Right. This
That Speedo.
Yeah.
Bought you a stick, boy.
Well, hopefully your kids are as cool as Jason Biggs, because here is what his oldest son's reaction was to seeing American Pie.
What was Sid's reaction?
So I'll tell you this. He guessed it. So in a way, I almost didn't control the narrative, but he wasn't entirely sure. But I wanted to ask him first, I said, what do you think it happens in it? I was just curious. And he actually guessed correctly. He was embarrassed to say it, very embarrassed, but I was like, okay, let me show you. And so I showed him the scene, and he laughed and laughed. He was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course.
For sure. He did say I was a good actor.
Okay, well.
Good stuff.
That's nice. That's why they live in a nice house.
And finally, Sydney Sweeney has drawn backlash after climbing the iconic Hollywood sign and hanging bras from its letters as part of a promotional stunt for her upcoming lingerie line. So footage obtained by outlets shows the Euphoria star and a crew scaling the landmark at night, stringing bras across the towering letters. She did get a permit from Film LA to film near the site, but she did not have permission to climb or alter the sign itself.
Now we're all talking
and
about
now
her
we're
new
all talking
lingerie
about
line.
how her breasts will be a new lingerie soon. Congratulations to all of you heterosexual
One cup
males.
covered the O.
One top, that's right.
One cup covered the O.
Actually,
in the
both
Hollywood
O's.
sign.
And that's how big her breasts are.
Yep.
And that's your crap. Thanks.
Celebrity celebrating her birthday today. Hannah Teeter, the female snowboarding superstar. She earned a gold medal for the U.S. with her mad skills in the halfpipe in 2006. She's 39. Rosamund Pike is 47. Patton Oswalt is 57. Tracy Lawrence is 58. Mike Patton.
Tracy Lawrence, that's from, who's Tracy Lawrence?
Tracy Lawrence
country
is a
star.
country singer.
Oh,
Country guy.
I was thinking Tracy Gold from
From Family.
Mike Seaver.
Yeah. No,
Growing
not
Pains.
Yeah, Growing Pains. No. Different person. Mike Patton is 58. Tamlin Tomita, the drum spinning beauty who falls for Danielson in Karate Kid 2. She is 60. Alan Cumming from The Good Wife, Nightcrawler in the second X-Men, and also a Nightcrawler in Avengers Doomsday is 61. Is that the same dude that plays Boris in that 97? I'm watching
Rockin' Bullwinkle?
No. I'm watching all the James Bonds right now, all the 007 movies.
Alan Cummings in it. I thought he was in Chimp Crazy.
He's the guy who gets the monkey and goes.
He's the guy that gets the monkey from
And
Tanya.
I'm telling you, he's Boris, and I had never seen Goldeneye before. I've never seen any James Bond movies like fully through. I'm watching Goldeneye, and I'm just like, oh, that's in the game. That's in the game. That's in the game. And sure enough, Boris, Alan Cumming.
I like him.
Alan Cumming hates Tanya Haddix.
Yeah, but he's so good in Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Alan Cumming.
Which they're doing a sequel of.
I know. I'm excited.
Are they really?
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to the birthdays now. I got a picture of that guy up. Rupert Boneham. He's the bearded giant on Survivor. He is 62. Bridget Fonda is 62. Keith Olbermann is 67. Mimi Rogers. She was in Austin Powers and a bunch of other stuff. And guess what? She was Tom Cruise's first wife.
That's right.
Mamie Rogers is 70. Pink Floyd drummer Nick Mason, 2 first names, is 82. And James Cromwell is 86 years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Deja Dare. And man, this girl's got some great titles. Today's birthday girl's been in 253 fine films, including The Army of Ass 7, Astravaganza 9 and 11, Crow in the Snow 3, Deep Cheeks 12, in a movie called Donkey Punch, Girth, Wind, and Fire, Help, I'm Horny, Rafe's favorite, Meat Holes 4.
It's good. That one's really good.
Revenge of the Butterface, Thrilla in Vanilla 9, Toe Jam 7, and Who Can Forget a Roll in 2005's Beauty and the 14-Inch Beast.
I believe Remington Steele was in that with her.
Deja Dare is 44 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with your Sexy Time fun facts. Harvard says new mom's gas might actually be good for mental health.
Oh.
The new magic words, You Enchant Me, and Gen X dating habits that are going extinct. All that and more next. I want to give a shout out to the snowplow drivers out there. I got no complaints. Listen, of course there are going to be people.
Doing the Lord's work.
They're doing their thing. The mayor said everything's going to be clear in 48 hours. That's this afternoon. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Listen, snowplow drivers across the U.S. have been working their ass off the past couple days. Nice to know they're appreciated. Some idiot fired a gun at a snowplow that was clearing out roads near Kansas City yesterday morning. Thankfully, the driver wasn't hit. That is not a way to thank your local snowplow driver.
That's not like banging pots and pans for nurses during COVID.
No.
Shooting the front of the plow.
Cops haven't released a ton of details, but it sounds like it was a road rage thing. I don't know if the guy thought the plow was going too slow or what. It happened around 9 a.m. in Parkville, Missouri. That's just north of Kansas City. He was in a black SUV and fired multiple rounds and sped off. Eventually, police tracked him down about 15 miles away, arrested him. He admitted, yep, I shot at the snowplow. Charges are still pending. Last I checked.
You got me. Hey. Hey, listen, we all have bad days, guys. I thought that he was. You know what? I'm not even going to try to lie to you guys about it. I did fire multiple shots at that snowplow. And you know what? I'm embarrassed about it. That's crazy. That's an insane thing.
Well,
that he's just. I mean,
just
I
hey,
like
big of you to admit it.
Calm down, everybody. All right, settle down. All right, let's do Sex Time fun facts. And your Sex Time fun facts, sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
All right, this sounds like a total joke, but it's actually serious science coming out of Harvard University. So if you're a new mom and you're feeling embarrassed about being a little gassy, you might want to rethink that. It turns out those bodily functions could be helping your mental health. That's right. According to a new study, this is published in a scientific journal out of Harvard. Researchers found that the gas produced by gut bacteria isn't just a smelly nuisance. That gas actually helps create hormones that regulate pregnancy and mood. Specifically, the bacteria are producing natural versions of the same drugs doctors currently use to treat postpartum depression.
Oh. You said get you some of them mommy farts in a jar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get you some of them mommy farts in a jar.
Okay.
And feel better. It all comes down to the gut-brain link. Now, we already know that gut health is very important. But this study shows just how connected our stomachs are to our heads. So the lead author from Harvard Medical School explained that specific gut bacteria perform a chemical transformation. And this process produces a steroid that can directly impact women's health and fight off depression. And postpartum depression is a really serious issue caused by the wild fluctuation of hormones. And this happens after birth. It causes stress, anxiety, sleep deprivation, and can get dangerous if left untreated. And this research is actually great news because it suggests that in the future, doctors might be able to treat or prevent mental health issues just by tweaking a patient's gut microbiome. So next time, moms, new moms, if you're feeling a bit gassy, don't sweat it. It's just your gut bacteria doing some complex chemistry. It's helping keep your mood in check.
Let it rip, ladies.
Let it rip, guys. Let it rip. All right, so you know how a woman is just absolutely incredible, right? And you really want to tell her. You really want to tell her that, but you're stuck. What are the right words to tell a woman that she's incredible? There are some new magic words.
Oh.
You know, listen, you don't want to sound like every other person who's ever given a generic compliment like, oh, you're beautiful. It feels a little played out, right?
Sure.
In a world where everyone is obsessed with appearances, the compliments that actually stick are the ones about who she is, not just what she looks like. Right? So if you want to say something that really lands, fellas, something that speaks to her character, her resilience, her intelligence, you need to go a bit deeper. You want a compliment that doesn't fade when she takes off her makeup or when trends change. Am I laying it on a bit thick?
I don't know what's about to happen.
You want to tell her, hey, you are truly seen. You ready for the secret phrase? The new phrase that pays, guys.
What is it?
That ass don't quit.
Her panties, when you say this, will melt off. They will sizzle. 3 simple words.
Bust that coconut open and get some of them mommy farts.
Whoa.
Am I close?
Those are more than 3 words.
Okay, well.
You enchant me.
Oh.
You enchant me.
Yeah.
Sounds very old man.
I know it sounds a little poetic. Maybe even a bit old school. Like old school romance novel, you know, but that's exactly
you
what it works.
enchant me?
It's undeniably powerful. I don't know if that's true or not. I just read that somewhere.
Okay.
So if a guy said to you, you enchant me.
Well, enchant means to bewitch, to charm, and to deeply attract. So, to be honest with you, I like bewitched. I think that's cooler.
You bewitch me?
You bewitch me, girl. Tell me that.
Apparently, this is the secret phrase that unlocks her pants. I don't know.
Enchant reminds me of that
You
movie
enchant me.
Enchanted, and I don't know. I don't know. It's very princess. I don't like that.
When you tell a woman she enchants you, you aren't just rating her looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You're saying she's captured you.
Yeah.
She's captured you body and soul.
Well, what about that?
Yeah, why don't you say I'm captivating?
You capture me.
Why do you got to be such a cheeseball?
What?
Enchant sounds like it's Hugh Hefner's dug up from the grave, and that's how he got all of his girls in his mansion cave or whatever.
And I also feel
You
like
enchant me.
it's the ultimate pickup line at Comic-Con.
Very similar. Yes, Scott.
Yeah.
Like
It
it's a
is.
bit nerdy?
It's very old
No.
English. Like Hugh Grant would say this.
Yes.
It's about how she carries herself, how she talks, and the effect she has on the room. It's not an evaluation, it's a confession.
Yeah, but if you pronounce it enchant, like we do,
You're admitting she has
doesn't
this
count.
quiet
Enchant.
magnetic power.
enchant.
Moon, it's you're admitting that she has this quiet magnetic power over you.
Just tell me I'm magnetic then. That's all better. That's so much better.
It's also got a great sense of
magnetic.
mystery to it. Enchantment isn't about being perfect or productive. It happens organically. Maybe it's the way she laughs at a joke nobody else got, or how passionate she explains a hobby of hers.
Thanks for laughing. You capture me.
Ugh.
It says you captivate me in a way I can't explain, almost like magic. It's timeless romance, guys.
It is.
Or is it total cheeseball?
I'm not down, but I'm sure there's a Disney princess somewhere that's really into that. And that's cool. I'm not yucking your yum.
It's not my yum.
I don't like this at all.
This
For
is
me.
apparently this. I've read this multiple places.
I don't like this
is
at
the
all.
thing now.
Scott Rizzuto Substack. That's where I read it.
The You Enchant Me is the
Scott
unlocker of the
The
pants.
Wildwood
Scott-
panty dropper. It's called the
Hitch
Wildwood panty
Rizzuto.
dropper, and it was written by
Panty dropper advice column.
it was written by Mr. Spaghetti Substack.
Spaghetti Guy 40. Listen, we're in an era of you up, right? You up?
You enchant me.
Texts and swipe right dating apps. A phrase like this stands out. It's got timeless quality. It feels like something from a handwritten letter or a slow, meaningful conversation.
It's like an old-timey song.
It's romantic without being aggressive.
Are we still on You Enchant Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're done with that.
We're done.
So you don't like it? We don't like it?
It sounds like a Nat King Cole song. Something like, you enchant me.
Ladies, was that working on you?
An old,
Who got a bit hornier?
My seat's still dry.
Nobody?
So no,
Okay.
didn't work
Well,
at all.
Look at all the cars that pulled in.
You
the-
asked.
Look at all the cars
The
in the
only girl in
parking
the
lot.
Aaron Neville.
217. I love how hard Rizz is selling the enchantment thing, but he isn't sold. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Big enchantment's got your tongue. What's going on?
No, I'm trying to get behind it. I can't.
I like bewitched. You bewitch me, woman. Yes.
That sounds like an
is
insult.
hot.
you bedevil me.
Woo.
That sounds like an insult.
No, it remirds me
Possess
of
my
Samantha
every
from
thought.
Bewitched.
You possess my soul. That's good.
I'm possessed by you. Girl, I just got to say, I am possessed by you.
I think you just got to keep it simple and say, you'll do.
Yeah. You're fine.
I'm an ass demon.
Yeah, like that demon that bites your butt when you're coming up from the basement steps.
If you
okay, maybe. I'm enchanted by you.
I guess all the dating apps and stuff, people try to stick out. Everybody's with these dating apps, it's a dime a dozen. If you've noticed that dating apps and rigid must-have lists are starting to feel a bit stale, you're not the only one. According to a recent news piece, Gen Z is shaking things up with a trend called vibe dating.
Right on.
Vibe dating.
Vibe dating an aura farmer.
Your vibe enchants.
Vibe
farmers only.
dating, yes.
Vibe dating.
Basically, young singles are throwing out the rule book. Instead of ticking boxes on a checklist, height, job, specific hobbies, they're focusing entirely on the energy and instant connection they feel with someone.
Uh-huh.
First impressions, huh?
Right on. I like your vibe.
Isn't this like meeting somebody in real life? Is that what this is?
Yeah, they're meeting people in real life for the first time. They're going, you know what? I like this soul thing.
I like,
in person.
Getting to know.
this in-person thing.
Interpersonal communication. That's fire.
This
Getting to know you.
chemistry testing.
Yeah, as one relationship expert puts it, it's about seeing if you two click or how you feel in the moment. It seems to be a reaction to dating fatigue, and people are tired of curating perfect profiles and filtering through apps only to find it doesn't work. In a world dominated by tech, Gen Z is craving something that feels more instinctive, authentic, and no fuss. Vibe dating. How about getting out there?
Yeah.
Go to the bar.
Play the field.
Yeah, get out there. Go to the bar.
Where do you suggest people go for dates these days?
Where are the kids going? Aside from the apps.
You talking about to meet people or for dates?
For
Or just meeting people. There's a lot of people
I'm
that
single and
want
ready to mingle.
friends.
I mean, I would say anything. Like, never mind the bar. Any sort of activity. Go to a sports game. Go to concerts. Go to anything that's of your interest.
Church.
Dinner club.
Yeah, all of
Well,
it.
you got to go to a place where it's single people collectively looking to hook up or looking to find a partner. Is sporting events for that?
Sure, man. I mean, like, listen, at a concert or a baseball game, a soccer game, whatever you're
Concerts
at,
are always good for it.
yeah, you're going to see groups of gals, groups of fellers. You go talk to one. Say, hey, blah, 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 blah. Get to know them,
Got something in common already.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of overlap there. You're already in your interest zone.
I think sporting event is dangerous.
I've gotten dates from like Rams games, please.
What, if you're not looking at the ball? What do you mean?
Used to make out with randos in the little walkway.
Did you?
Hell yeah. You think I was there for the Rams game with my mother?
What?
She's like in her PSLs. I'm like, all right, there's a cute guy. I gotta go.
And what would you do?
Make
Made
out
out
with
with
him in
dudes
the-
you met at the game?
Yeah.
Point made.
It was the
Look at
90s.
that.
It was awesome.
No, I'm speaking from a
There
guy's
are beautiful
perspective.
gals
From a
walking around
guy-
looking to
okay,
make
from a
out with
guy's
people
perspective.
at
Let's say-
Rams
at
games.
Busch
Big
Stadium.
lip hoe. All right.
Let's say you're at a
You know.
Cardinal game. Okay, you're a single guy, and you see a gaggle of women. Mm-hmm. And you go, I'm going to get me one of those.
Well, you gotta go talk to him first.
Well, yeah, so now you got to infiltrate the group.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, I'm in my head.
Hey, Red,
in my
I'm
head.
gonna get one of them.
In my
Red.
head. In my head.
All right, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna
This
go
is your
for it.
internal
I
stuff.
got the
This is
brunette. You get the blonde.
This is internal.
Okay, yes.
Dialogue.
Internal speaking.
Yeah.
Now you got to infiltrate the group at the Cardinals game.
Takes.
I can't stop thinking about this. These guys at the Rams games in the 90s, they're like, man, I went to take a leak, and this feral girl attacked me in the hallway.
It's true.
Yeah, right, Brian. Like, none of his buddies believed him. I've been to a lot of sporting events.
He wasn't into
One of
sports
them's
either.
listening right now and going, see?
And honestly, I don't even remember his damn name. So,
Yeah,
Did
even
this
cooler.
happen more than once?
Even cooler.
nah, wasn't that cool.
believe
Probably
his
happened
name was Ed
twice, maybe
Hockley.
twice.
So that's more than once.
Okay.
Twice?
I think.
You don't remember?
It's a long time ago. It's 30 years ago. It's long, or however old it was.
Games-
What am I? 40?
You're 40.
This was 15, 20 years ago.
30 years ago, you'd be 10.
Oh, Lord.
That's awesome.
All right, it wasn't 30 years ago.
Concerts are perfect for that. This will
Concerts are great for
This
it.
will put a spotlight on how Hoosier we were.
You like guar? Me too.
Yeah.
Got a little blood on your cheek.
I see you're a front rower.
Yeah.
Me too. Now Scott and I, and like our family, we used to go to the demolition derbies and the motocrosses and the all that kind of Hoosier country
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Demolition Derby?
Dude,
oh, those ladies are
I'm
all
telling you,
hooped up, ready to go.
We were there 10% to see cars crashing and all that, and the rest of it was just to find
90% to pick up chicks.
It was just walk around and mingle and like, oh my gosh, so and so's gonna be there, and like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man, county fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like that,
tractor pull,
It was
funnel
huge,
cake,
bro.
making out
Sedalia
under the
was,
bleachers.
Yeah, dude.
Family reunions.
Finding out you're
Exactly.
related. Oh, no.
Doctor's office.
Who cares?
Yeah. Clinic.
Yeah. Chlamydia. Yeah, you know.
You got it. I got it. Let's go. At least we know. We're both here. No judgment zone.
Well, listen, dating has changed a lot over the years. So if you look back at how Gen X did things compared to Gen Z today, it's two different worlds. While some changes are definitely for the better, there are a couple old school traditions that are fading away. Some we miss, and some we're glad to see go. So here's a look at 6 dating habits that are slowly disappearing. So number 1 is the thrill of the chase. That's gone. Remember the suspense of waiting for a phone call or wondering when you'd see somebody again? That mystery used to be a huge part of the attraction. Nowadays, because everyone meets online first, you already know so much about the person before you've even said hello. Mm-hmm. So that element of surprise and the chase that came with it, it's evaporated. It's gone.
The chase and the rejection. I still to this day remember, dude. There's this gal. We were kids, like we were, young teenagers. We were at a demolition derby or something like that, and I think Scott was there for this one. And this gal was so cute, dude. She was like the belle of the country ball, right? I mean, she was so cute, and she kind of had some interest in me. And this is the time where, like, remember when you would kick somebody in the back of the knees and then whoop, like do that? I thought it'd be cute to do that for a second.
To her?
I did it to Katie, and I put horse crap right on her leg.
Oh.
Yes.
And she never talked to me after that. You remember that?
I do remember this.
That's assault, brother.
No, I didn't realize it was on my boots, and I like went.
That's putting animal feces on somebody else.
I know.
That's
I did the
bad.
whoop, and she turned around. She goes, "You just put horse crap on my jeans." And
Cow pie on my knee.
And she walked
Want a
away. And I was like,
kiss?
"Oh no, I think I blew it." And
Didn't work.
I never saw her again.
Dang it.
I'm serious.
So-
Never saw her again.
So the thrill of the chase is gone. Meeting in the wild, like at a bar, that's gone too.
Just imagine you putting turds on her.
Dude.
She's like, you put horse crap on my jeans, and you're leaning in,
Yeah,
mouth
yeah.
open.
It ruined me. It ruined me,
doing?
dude.
Mr.
I don't think I tried talking to a girl for a year.
That's I
after
love
that.
you where I come from.
Rodeos are, I will say, that is a secret hookup spot.
Yeah, dude. Under the
When
bleachers.
I went to the
everybody's hanging out.
rodeo down for the Poplar Bluff where Little John healed the world, I couldn't believe he was there, Sykeston. And it's like a mid-level rodeo, man. It was like all of the gals they were dressed to the night. They were looking for dudes,
That's
and
it.
they were letting it be known they were looking too.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is really, I did not know that like mid-level rodeo, big-time hookup spot. A lot of pretty buckle bunnies
She's
running
going to go out and find herself a husband here.
Yeah, dude. Teenagers, young 20s on the prowl. That is the jam.
Which
Any of
brings
them
us up to our
country
next
fans.
one is meeting in the wild. Gen Xers usually looked for love in physical places, bars, clubs, or through friends. Gen Z is totally different. They're digital natives. They're very comfortable building a relationship entirely over text or online before ever meeting face-to-face. Plus, the younger generation is generally more casual about dating and less focused on rushing into marriage. Also, the rom-com fantasy's over.
Yeah. It's dead.
You know, Gen X grew up on movies that preached love at first sight and the instant chemistry thing. They chased the honeymoon feeling. Younger generations are a bit more pragmatic. They know the Hollywood version of love is a myth. Instead, they're looking for sparks. They're prioritizing compatibility, things like shared politics, money habits, and values.
Yeah, I think the rom-com, I mean, I would say millennials, we were probably the death rattle for that. Like, we still have, like, I still have that a little bit. I'll watch a rom-com and I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, elder millennials, for sure. Younger people, they're like, ugh, that'll never happen.
And what's better?
For me, I mean, I'm only gauging on myself here, but I love it. I love being able to watch like a rom-com and imagining like, that's my relationship or how that would make you feel. That's like why I love them so much.
Well, here's my question. Like, we're always talking about compatibility, right?
Yeah.
And long-term compatibility. And if younger people are like figuring out more of the actual commonalities prior to, well, then they're not going to get, and I'm not calling out my parents, but I'm going to say a generation of our parents. A lot of these people don't believe in the same politics, or they have like something that they don't discuss in the household because, like, you know, maybe they got together and when they were 21 and in college and the sparks flew and whatever, and then now they got a marriage and they're going to ride it out for 50, 60 years and they hate half of the other thing, you know, half of the personality from the other person. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of like non-compatibility with certain
There's
people
also
from an older
like
generation.
knowing too much too soon, and the journey of getting to know somebody,
but
finding out their layers over
right
a period of time is also.
But where's the where's the balance? Because I mean, we haven't shown any improvements in divorce rates with our generation. That's for sure. Will our kids, because they're having more of this like scientific breakdown of
well, this
all
is
the
leading me down
commonalities?
to a number 4 on this list.
I'm just an advocate. And you know what? Maybe I'm a hopeless romantic, but that getting struck by lightning feeling is a good feeling, dude. You want to look across the room, see somebody for the first time, and be like, "Whoa, butthole lightning!" The other way, heart lightning. And I feel like
Heart lightning.
I feel like you don't get that. You don't really get that if you're
Too scientific
swiping
about it.
If you're
on a
too
picture.
scientific. There's got to be a happy medium. So like you, well, also like you just already kind of. You're meeting this online persona, like this layered online, like, show me your bank
Cultivated.
account. Let me see your... Right. You don't get to just, like, there was something cool about going out and, like, just
Taking a
fate
chance.
putting you and this
Learning
other
about-
person in the same room at the same time. This person that may have been in your orbit. You might find out through conversations that you've the movie Serendipity with John Cusack and
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale, where they've walked by each other on the. They just barely
You
missed
already
each
have
other.
a dossier on the person before you even go on the first date.
Yeah, but I'm a sappy
The girl
little-
just turning around at the bar you're at or
Flipping
wherever
the
you're
hair,
at, and you're
please. Yes.
like, "Whoa,
Right.
who the hell is that?" Adi, auga. You don't get to have that. You don't get to have that feeling online.
And I'm a sappy romantic. You can ask my wife. But I'm saying like the scientific mind sits back and says maybe that lightning is like an old, outdated remnant of our survival of the species.
possible.
That sounds like AI to me, though, dude. Like, analog is what Rafe's talking about. AI is what these kids are doing. And Einstein said
What?
research kills creativity. I think too much research can kill your heart and your creative venture of having heartbreak and going through relationships and whatnot. I think getting too scientific about it and trying to be too perfect, it's like the filter crap. Stop
also,
trying to
if
be
you know
so
too much, you
perfect.
already killed half my routine for the first date.
Yeah, of course. I'm just
Asking questions.
saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just happy I don't got to deal with, like, algorithms
Well,
and people looking at a profile
The next
first.
thing here is, and this is according to this list, that Gen X dating habits that are going extinct. Vulnerability is no longer a weakness. So back in the day, Gen X was often taught that showing emotion made you weak. This led to a lot of relationships with huge emotional distance between people because they didn't know how to talk about their feelings. Unfortunately, that's changing. In my mind. In the article, they said, thankfully, that's changing. In my mind, it's unfortunately. Oh, now we're going to talk about feelings? I
know.
We now know that being vulnerable is actually a strength and is the only way to build a real, lasting connection.
It's true. Trust and everything follows it,
And number 5 is you don't have to lose yourself anymore. There used to be a persuasive feeling that to make a relationship work, you had to sacrifice your own identity or give yourself up to please your partner. This led to people hiding their true needs to avoid conflict. Younger daters aren't buying into that. They are far less likely to sacrifice their authenticity just to keep a relationship going.
Somebody texted over and said, I met my wife at a dirt track. Ultimate Hoosier.
Love that.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, dude, the dust, you can't
That's a spot.
cultivate that online, dude.
Yeah, you're all
Dust
covered in dirt
cloud.
later.
She's wearing a Coors banquet T-shirt, no bra. It's a little cold out. Turn around. She's holding like a foot-long cheese coney. Feathered hair.
Yeah.
You can't cultivate that. I don't care.
Last week.
Can't email
Heck yeah.
that.
You going over to the barrel races later?
Exactly.
All right.
There's value in that. There's an intrinsic value there that I hope we don't lose.
Great email came across just now.
What'd it say?
I put it at the top of the email.
What does it just say?
It says, good morning. I was listening this morning, and I find it tough to meet normal women in the area. I no longer drink due to getting pancreatitis back in August. I've tried all the dating apps, but they're just not working. Where the heck do you meet somebody? Should I walk around Target for hours, maybe wearing an I'm single t-shirt?
Somebody just wrote Target.
I'm a great guy. I just keep getting the wrong women. I feel doomed or cursed. Please help.
Some chick literally just wrote over and said Target.
I went to Lowe's on Friday after the show and was getting supplies for Mr. Gray's house to reinforce it. And I was like the only woman in there.
Well, with all the
And there was a
misconnection
crop
things
of
we
dudes
have.
just like, who's this crazy Penny Lane looking
With all
lady?
the misconnection things we have with Rafe between Lowe's and Home Depot, this seems to be a gay hookup place.
Yeah.
Well, there was
There's a little
nothing
more-
gay happening
That's
that
why
day.
there was a lot of dudes in there. They were just looking at your coat.
Yeah, they
Well,
were
they
looking,
could
that
actually-
coat is
they
fabulous.
were looking for lumber.
That actually could be right.
They were looking for extra lumber.
You thought they were
I thought they were
checking
looking
you
at
out.
me. They were probably checking my coat.
They were.
Damn
Your
it.
shoes.
Well,
Over here in the tool.
That would look good on Randy.
yeah, Randy would love it.
Well, the last one here is the death of the phone call. And this one hits hard for nostalgics. There used to be a specific weight to calling somebody, to ask them out. It took nerve, and it took effort. It showed you were serious. Today, texting is king. While it's convenient, it's also very low effort. Let's be honest. And the art of actually hearing somebody's voice to set up a date is becoming a relic of the past. So that's the one sad thing. The death of the phone call.
That sucks.
Yep.
I love talking on the phone. Don't ever call me for something short, okay? We're going to be on the phone for a
I
while.
won't. I'd rather just text me. I'm fine with that. All right, so we'll take a break. After the break, Rafe, what do we got?
Well, I got you. I pulled a couple of things off of Reddit in the vein of. I'm glad we talked about them. Well, I got a Sydney Sweeney related one, and I also have just something about appearances, about maybe the way we feel about ourselves in our own relationships.
Okay, great. Rafe on relationships next. Shot at the Blues game coming up on Thursday. Tomorrow, see Moon at Planet Fitness in, where is he? That's in St. Peter's, I believe.
Yeah, St. Peter's.
St. Peter's, Moon, Planet Fitness from 11. You in St. Peter's tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Planet Fitness.
Yeah, big grand opening. If you sign up tomorrow, you get the first month free.
Whoa.
Plus, there's a whole bunch of I think it's like 50% off merch tomorrow while you're there, while I'm there, 11 a.m. to 1. And that is where my family goes. We're all members there now.
Yeah, I pass that place all the time. It's huge.
It's so beautiful,
Nice,
man.
nice
All
place.
of them are gorgeous. But, yeah, we got one in our backyard now.
So Planet Fitness 11 to 1 tomorrow. Blues game on Thursday. I'm at the Hot Shots Lindbergh Friday with the Woody Show from 6 to 8. Gonna be a whole thing. Got a lot of activities coming up the next couple days. When you have a medical concern, you should definitely see a doctor, right?
Yeah.
But when some people have an embarrassing medical concern, they often turn to the internet instead and then get freaked out by WebMD. Now there's a new option for questionable medical diagnoses. That's AI. That's right. So according to a new survey of Gen Z adults aged 18 to 29, 20% have said they've asked AI chatbots about STIs or STDs. And about 10% admit they have asked an AI chatbot to help diagnose an STI or STD.
Hey, man, you got these apps that'll identify spiders and plants and all that. It's like, yo, take a look at this red dot. What does this mean, you know?
Now, I got feelings about this. Obviously, searching for answers is better than ignoring the problem, right?
Yeah, step one.
But on the other hand, nothing compares to an actual doctor, actually asking a doctor. Among the Gen Zers who have asked AI and then later got tested, 31% said the chatbot misdiagnosed them. Even though more than half say they included a photo, along with all the symptoms they were experiencing.
You telling me 69% got it right?
69% got it right, 31% misdiagnosed.
That's for early tech. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Now, despite the hit or miss results, people seem fine with asking AI. I guess you can use it as a tool. Again, it could be. It's better than ignoring it, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's no different than WebMD, but this is just allowing you to give it more specifics, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's going to customize its answer towards what your question originally was, rather than if you're like me, whenever you ask something a question, it's going to give you kind of a generic overlook. It's not going to be customized to exactly what your question was.
But now it's crazy. You could just take a picture of something and go, "What is this?"
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Like, oh well, that's.
Dude, at some point you'll be able to take a picture. Yeah, you'll be able to take a picture of a bite, right? Like you get a bite on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
And take a picture and you pop it into whatever AI. And this AI already knows you. It knows your basic demographic, knows your geographical location, let's say to a comfortable point. It's going to say, well, based on the region of the planet that you're in, and the size of this bite, and the fact that there's two little holes here, blah, blah, blah.
It's a wolf spider bite.
It's a wolf spider bite, and ain't nothing to be worried about. Unless in the next 6 hours it gets bigger or itchier or whatever. That's probably
it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Overall, 92% of Gen Zers who use AI for sexual health questions say they are likely to do it again. And 35% say they're more comfortable talking to an AI chatbot than to a medical professional. So,
well, you got to get over that.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Is this a sign that we should revisit our relationships with doctors? You should be seeing someone you trust and who has a demeanor that makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what this is also a sign of? When the doctor comes in, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys. I don't think it's really happened to me, but I hear that this happens a lot. Doctor comes in, talks to you, checks a couple things, looks in whatever, and then says, I'll be right back. And then they go back to their office and they research, like, what the heck could this be?
Are they doing the same
They're
thing?
going to do the same thing. They're going to hit ChatGPT and be like, yo, I just saw this guy. Scott Rizzuto is in my office. And ChatGPT is going to go, okay, because it already knows.
Right.
He's talked to ChatGPT a lot about Scott Rizzuto in the office. So he knows your whole run. He's got all your...
Bitten by a wolf spider on the penis.
Yeah, it's Dr. AI, right? And Dr. AI's got your whole medical records because it's all hooked up to your MyChart now. And then he says, he's got this, and his penis is smaller than ever, and blah, 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 blah. And what could this be? And then he's going to come back to you and tell you...
You got micro penis.
Get out of this office.
I can no longer help you, sir.
But here's another point. Another point is the whole, being embarrassed about your doctor, in front of the doctor. You got to go to somebody you could trust with the demeanor that...
Right.
Seeing an old family friend or a doctor you've had since you were a kid... I think that's not a great thing.
Why?
Really? What do you mean?
Oh, man. I'd give anything to still have my pediatrician doctor I had whenever I was a kid.
Would you rather... so you got a sore in a spot that... You go, uh-oh. Would you rather tell an old family friend or a stranger?
Well, he's been seeing it since you were a kid.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
My doctor, Dr. Z, who
Somebody
I love...
too close is intimidating.
She's had to, that woman has seen it all, okay, for me. hypochondriac. She has the best bedside manner with me. I go in there. She knows how to talk to me because I'm level 10 all the time about anything. She always calms me down. And she's had to look at everything where I'm like, what's going on? You know, but I love her and she's cool. Like is it embarrassing? Kind of, but also she's a doctor.
You're an anomaly.
And she's seen it all.
What I'm saying
that's
is,
most doctors.
if you've had this doctor and he's been your family doctor for however long.
Yeah.
And your parents know him and everybody knows him.
Yeah.
It's weird telling him like you may have an STD.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an overlap you don't want. I get what you're saying. You don't want the same guy that like gave you a lollipop because you got your booster shot and you cried to be like you have anal warts.
right.
Like there's a weird Venn diagram there where you're like, I might want to tell this one to somebody else.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Because you're gonna have this like maybe for them too. I would imagine as a doctor, like, golly, I remember
when you were this high.
Little Rafe came in here and he told me he wanted to be an astronaut.
He said, tie your shoes. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, little Rafe who wanted to be a cowboy.
Worse.
Now he's got anal warts.
Oh, really?
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess some ways he is a cowboy.
Like I've had to see like nurse practitioners without, like whenever my doctor isn't available for like an emergency situation. And I always feel like they just don't care. And it's like, I want somebody and doctors have seen it all. You talk to any doctor, they're like, we've literally seen everything.
Right.
Nothing's going to surprise us. And so I always think of that going into it. I always have like this filter where I'm like, all right, the doctors aren't going to care. But then the nurse practitioners I've seen, sometimes if you see them with regularity, they become the person you're comfortable with. Like my gynecologist, I haven't seen my actual gynecologist in years because I'm constantly seeing the person who works like just underneath her. Mm-hmm. And so
does that make you upset?
No, but because I like her. But at first I was like, what the hell, man? Like I signed up for one doctor and I'm not getting what I signed up for. I went to her because of the ratings and the reviews of her and whatnot. And whenever there's something serious going on, like with my like ovarian cyst and whatnot, then I will see my gynecologist.
Do they come in at all and just give you a quick, hey-oh?
No, not for like my pap, no.
Man, I'm like an old man with my comfortability level. I've been through so much trauma and whatever. I don't care. I will show you anything. I don't care who it is. Nothing matters to me. It doesn't.
No, I've asked you to stop.
There's like a medical line where I just like trust the oath and I don't care. Yeah. Now, I will say, when I was younger, I was in my early 20s, and the nurse practitioner thing hit me. My doctor, who's R.I.P., he's gone now, but he wasn't able to see me this one time, and they're like, oh, you're going to see the nurse practitioner. And this was something where I had to drop trowel. Man, this gal was so hot. And she walked in, I just went, oh, my God. It was like the only time I was like, oh, no, how do I get out of this? Like, it's already already on the sheet. What do I got to be looked at for?
It's George Costanza with the hot nurse with his mom.
I would be holding my pants. I forgot. Pull the pants off.
I forgot what it was. I was like, oh, my God, she's so hot. Yeah, that one surprised me.
I lied.
I don't think I've been uncomfortable since then.
Because didn't it seem like you wanted the old guy to take your pants off? Yeah. I lied. I want to die.
Where's the doc?
That would make it awkward. I don't think I've ever had an attractive doctor.
Dude, this gal was so cute. Oh my gosh, I still remember. It was the only time I've ever been crazy intimidated in a doctor's office.
Yeah, when I had to get a catheter put in, there were two attractive nurses that had to do it.
Lucky.
It was an emergency.
Yeah.
And it was in the hallway of the, not even in a room.
Oh,
it was
God.
in the hallway of the hospital.
Oh, dude, I told you that cystoscopy, when that happened, it was like halfway through the beginning of it, and the doctor just happened to tell me, he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to have a couple people watch. A couple people. There was 9 people in there, all my age, all women. They're all just staring at me, seeing me get tortured, dude. I made eye contact.
What?
I made eye contact with the one gal when they ripped the thing out of me, and I just went,
Top of the World's my favorite song.
That was
when
devastating.
I show these nurses my Peepee, they went, oh, wow.
Oh,
not listening to that show anymore.
Well, I was just John Q patient that day, and I had an enormous amount of urine inside me, okay?
I wonder if that would ruin somebody. Like, if they were a big Rizz Show fan, you come in, you got to have your, what is it, the catheter? You had to have that put in. They're like, I can't listen to this guy anymore because I know too much.
Whatever.
You know?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sorry we lost you.
You don't care either?
If I lost you as a listener?
No. Like, I mean, are you to the point where, are you a 70-year-old like I am when it comes to, you just don't care no more? Don't make
like
you
to say
uncomfortable?
I don't, but I do.
You do? In what scenario do you care? Embarrassed about what?
If I have to show my Peepee to somebody.
No, I don't want to show
I
it a
don't want
peepee.
to.
Like, who
To see the
cares?
peepee.
It's never going to be flattering. It is never flattering in a doctor's office.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll do our Rayfon relationships.
That's
Oh my gosh, it's 9:10.
So much distance between it now.
What?
Sexy time fun facts and
Well, I
you
would-
showing your PP and now we're coming back to be on relationships. Let's do it.
Well, you want to save it for tomorrow then?
Whatever you want to do, man.
Now, let's save it for tomorrow for
All
the
right.
meat of the show. Let's do some sports after the break. This Archer Aviation, they're launching the new air taxi service.
Yeah.
It's going to be in
right?
L.A.
Yeah.
Later this year.
It's crazy. What could go wrong?
This is the Jetsons moment we were promised, guys. We're here. So Archer Aviation says its new air taxis will turn a 90-minute commute into a 10-minute flight. Anybody in on this?
Me.
I guess if you're dealing with L.A. traffic,
That'd be great.
like we don't know what that's all like. We don't know what L.A. traffic is like.
Yeah,
Like,
because
we got it good here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was about, I think it was 6 miles something from my house to where I worked, and it would take me about an hour and a half every day. It was ridiculous.
An hour and a half every day.
Yeah. And I was one way there and then an hour and a half or two to get back.
Like people here complain about traffic. They may be, stopped up a little on 270 in the morning and once again in the evening, but they don't know traffic
Yeah.
until you've been to LA.
Because it's weird. Like the highways are packed, and then you're like, I'll take all the side roads. Well, Waze destroyed that. So any side road is the same thing. You just sit in traffic. Everywhere you go, there's just traffic.
Well,
Parking
maybe
lots,
as
whatever.
as a St. Louis person, you go, hell no, I'm not getting in an air taxi. But maybe if you live there, you go, I will do anything to get out of this
Yeah,
freaking traffic.
100%.
Anything. Including taking my life and putting it up in a battery-powered helicopter taxi. Would you be the first to go? I don't know. I don't know if I want to be a test subject on this. I think it's a wait and see for me.
Let the millionaires do it first. You know what I'm saying? They got places to be. Let them. just do
Millionaires
it.
ain't going up in there first.
Well, yeah, they are. It's like going up to space. All the millionaires go up to space first, and then then all of us civilians will be able to do it one day. Let them get it out of their hair. That's fine.
I don't know. You in? Robot taxi?
I'm kind of not going to get in a helicopter again. Personally.
You're done with helicopters.
Yes, I think I am. Nothing against helicopters and none of that kind of stuff. I just,
For you, you're done.
Wow.
I think I'm. Yeah.
What an
I-
anti-heli.
I did it.
know.
I did it.
I've been up in a helicopter a lot,
I
too.
did it. I done it. I like it.
Helicopter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah, dude.
My quota is full. I'm good. I love it. It's cool. I'm happy for. I want everybody to take one.
Air taxi, Rafe?
Anti-rotor. Yeah, I'm in just for the pomp and circumstance of arrival, Like just coming up from above. And I want to take it to something that's not pressing.
Well, they're going to put these vertiports just minutes away from LAX and SoFi Stadium in LA and other major entertainment venues.
Just like show up for brunch in a helicopter. That's cool.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Well, we're there, guys.
I'm
We're
in.
there. All right, here's sports. All right, Moon, what do we got?
Sports is brought to you by Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri. Listen, if you haven't been paying attention to college basketball, you need to start watching the SLU Billikens. Associated Press top 25 poll came out yesterday, and SLU has climbed to number 21 in the nation.
I mean, that's
Huge.
That's pretty good.
Absolutely huge, applause worthy. If you don't follow college hoops closely, being in the top 25 is the gold standard. It means that sports writers across the U.S. agree that you are one of the elite programs. The Billikens are currently sitting at a 19-1 record that ties the school record for the best start through 20 games. They're coming off a game against St. Bonaventure where they hit 19 three-pointers. To put that in perspective, that is an incredible amount of long-range shooting. Absolutely amazing. Unselfish, high-energy basketball. They're getting national respect for it all. If you want to jump on the bandwagon, there is plenty of room.
Come on, guys, jump on the bandwagon.
That's
We
right.
need something to cheer for here in the city.
Going to make some serious noise in March. Moving over to the ice, the Blues back home tonight at the Enterprise Center hosting the Dallas Stars at 7 p.m. Of course, this is the week that we are doing Rizz Show night at the Blues game
Yep.
on Thursday at 7 p.m. Bit of a grudge match. These two teams just played on Friday down in Texas, and the Blues lost a tight one, 3-2. Dallas scored the winning goal within just a minute left in the game. Tough way to lose. Blues, though, have been excellent at home lately. They have not lost a game in regulation to Enterprise Center in the last 5 outings. Tonight is the start of a homestand before the upcoming break, and they need these points to keep pace in the standings. Keep an eye on Dvorsky. He has scored goals in back-to-back games and is really starting to find his rhythm on this power play. Let's talk about the NFL. Super Bowl 60 matchup is officially set. If you tuned in on Sunday, 2 very different games. The AFC Championship, the Patriots went into Denver and won 10-7. How thrilling. But by all accounts,
the snow was cool.
By all accounts, Stidham, the backup for Bo Nix, he's played like three snaps in 4 years or something?
I know you didn't watch the game.
He wasn't as bad.
He was fine like the first quarter and then was terrible the rest of the game.
Couldn't close. Yeah, couldn't close.
Was not good.
Old
and
school.
Drake May was not good either. He threw for 86 yards.
Patriots managed to win despite their young quarterback Drake May only throwing 86 yards. He did damage with his legs, though. He did run for a touchdown. This is historic for New England. It is their 10th Super Bowl this century, but the first one without legendary duo Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. On the NFC side, the Seahawks are heading to the Super Bowl after beating the stupid Rams 31-27.
What a game.
Thriller. Sam Darnold threw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Deserves to be in the Super Bowl for sure. And for casual fans, it's a great story with him. He was a high draft pick years ago and struggled early in his career. Written off by a lot of people and a couple teams as a bust.
Sorry.
Now
he was with the Jets.
Yeah, now on his 5th team, he's going to the Super Bowl. It's the Patriots versus Seahawks, Super Bowl 60, a rematch of the famous Super Bowl from 2015 with an entirely new cast of characters. Speaking of the NFL, we have an update on Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. The Chiefs season ended earlier than they wanted, and usually top players are invited to play in the Pro Bowl, which is essentially the all-star game for the NFL. It's happening next week. However, it was announced yesterday that Kelce is sitting the Pro Bowl out. He will be replaced by Dalton Kincaid from Buffalo. So no Kelce there.
Is that a sign of him retiring? No. Is Taylor not letting him go? Yes. I don't know. We have dinner plans with some friends that night. Travis?
Oh, no.
Okay, babe.
You can't go play ball with your friends.
Play that little sports thing you do.
I'm mooning extra sports because the whistles go, woo, that's it, and that's all, man.
All right, we'll take one final break. We'll come back and wrap her up. Right. That's it for us. Appreciate y'all tuning in. What?
And we're all having a conversation, and you open the mic. We're all like, holy crap.
Oh, well, hey, I'm here. Hey, guys. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michaels. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, and the podcast is titled...
If I have to show my pee-pee.
If I have to show my pee-pee.
Moon, what else?
Okay, so tomorrow is Wednesday. Even though this has been a weird week with the Monday snow day for everybody, I'm going to be at Planet Fitness, the brand new one, for the grand opening over in St. Peter's at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, if you sign up for a membership while you're there with me, I'm pretty sure you get the first month free, and there's 50% off merch during the grand opening. And they always throw a big bash, food and fun and tours of the whole place. And that place is beautiful. It's huge. It's awesome. Planet Fitness, St. Peter's. And then, of course, Blues game, Rizz Show night on Thursday, 7 p.m.
Learn.
Yeah, just follow me on the socials at Learn Versus Radio and see you guys on Thursday.
Rafe.
I will be in Buffalo, New York all weekend. If you're a Buffalonian and you want to come out and commiserate, I'm going to talk a lot of trash on the Denver Broncos. I got 2 shows in Buffalo. Go to my Instagram at I am Rafe Williams, and all the details are there.
I also want to say happy 25th birthday to my beautiful and talented daughter. It was her birthday.
Happy birthday.
It was her birthday yesterday. And over the weekend, we put a new record out with Goldfinger called 9 Lives, and I think you'll love it, so check that out.
Scott.
Yep, do that. Follow King Scott Rules on all socials, and thanks for hanging out with me yesterday on the Tiki Talks. It was a good show. It was fun.
All right. We leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Godfrey, Illinois, Tracy Carpunky is our Team Rizz Member of the Day.